ena wie ya si enkonwa ebedwenje o my Ghana eho abusuafo na ye benada proposo me de to so edu enwotwe emfiempi mienu ene aduonu miensamo eni wo hwe en live wo WhatsApp ye wo hwe en live wo Facebook and na YouTube wo hwe en live wo Facebook and na YouTube Facebook no neat 100.9 FM na YouTube no despite media your WhatsApp line you activating it that enti abusua betimi do message afa ho no mo aba wo de buy back kan kuma e de amount Asida enko Emma production crew Joe Dami Abdul Jerry Osaje my friend ma nana ya osafo adaro manawie wo mo bo mi chidom nam de dwumadi aba your WhatsApp line is 0503721744 0503721744 I was here for me din MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO na me kai was nyame ya domo 22nd of April and a yenua McJerry ye kwako jano na wakope ne ye the 4 krabe ewo asante achim konongo it is a urefia me kai wo say aka na wotwe anesa na yes yenyina ya gitwi every despite media ha abochi doma kotai yenua bema McJerry osay agimai echi ewo asante achim konongo eti wonso do McJerry epena semwa ne atuni emu ya na nso mekonim nso beka ye ho na yenyina nko na yenkoso no ebia McJerry baby awo bia woni abusua mechiamo ema munyina yako ene sheden so abusua ye ba bedin komo bi na san komo na ya ba bedi no ansa na mede ho asem beba no meka wo mekohu post baby post no e wo social media so na ne post ne kan say sebe da bia nkrofo bo enuro hu dawuro ena aduro we etimi boost immune system no eboa ma sojafo woni padua no mo kuti anyarewa no asojafo no ho ye dene na chese yade bie be ni ti woni padua no no sa asojafo no won be kicking out one time quick na dia ba ko bi nso ho no mo chese e boost immune system papa ene de sika jete l'argent cash hey winiska oh na mo esa tenten huro no baseki sika ba obotomu a yes sika frem moja sika ba obotomu a e boost immune system me tia di na ampa de ye no kro eye no kre papa because winiska pa hey na plans nyina ka tirim winiska ona ma na why ha basa wo sika e bi she obotom even po wonni bi eda account mu na ka crash wo ho obotom a yesi sika ne be mampa woni me ya adwene e de me no mo ya adwene wo mo e de sa statement ne koto ho no e ma obi pi kura so te ba fom obviously ama obi pi the BP wo so a e so te ba fom e ya mpa ende me nim ase sika ni ho a no wa ye mmere no wa boto wa ye boho base sika be hya wo ho a ewu se afa wu gira wona so sase eyi fifre nkitinkiti bi ahyase na etete wo ne ade a de ne de for a fact me say eye no kra papa se sika hya wo ho a e boost immune system na kasa na momo no se ebe ma obi piate aba for me de in fact minim because enipa bebre wo ho no mo a wo mo aye we wo BP na nso mo sika so mo ho pa enzo BP wo so eti BP de ne de I cannot attest to it now we maybe phone lines wo ho but enkomo bi hu hia me papa ye no nti ne ye bekwa ahomaso ne akwa akodie na ansa ne ye bekọ no tie ne nkomo a me ba beka enwasa na se me ba bedie no ye ne Africa Education Watch for ye ne wo mo ba bedi nkomo na nkomo ni nyina efa wo mo document bia na wo mo krata bia wo mo dia ba bonten a wo mo nya support free Oxfam for honomo na wo mo chese ayi MPP abanya wo mo tia konwa so e bra 2016 no mo bo dawuro ni ade Ghana for mo ntoma ye mo nso hwenhwe ye ba ye de one district one factory ye ba ye de den beba ye ba he ye behwe se IMF ye nkọ hoda IMF ye twam wo Yesu di mu Ghana ye nkọ IMF biem eni ensem de wo mo ka bi papa na de na twa nkrofo so mu kra ne so wo say we have the men na ye do mba be ye adwuma ye wo economic gurus a wo ma be yie wo sikasɛm ne ho tutue mu a ye do wo ba bebuo mai nti e ba economy ne kura de ane ne oboa ye wo men no ho ema empo se mweka ye a vice president bra wo mo yi wo mo economic team no edi no osi yemfa ntoto esa bra NDC wo mo time ho wo mo economic team no kura de kodwoto aye bodwo aye bibie wo ho na mom no MPP economic team ane obo wedi na chese ye obo wedi mu say yes emema papa nso din wo bobo no na no nyina nkotwa mu no wo the first term of their governance ebehweye ena Ghana for sign ko simpianim 2020 ekoto aba ema wo mu bio esa appeal on sign enkonkotena omeyi abenwa so na sa na wo the first term no ebehweye no from 2019 bewura 2020 mua besi na ye kasai the economy no honsem aye age gon e biansem mo kan se COVID-19 ye ba ye COVID 2019 ba ye a ebesese wiase ne bibia eno ka ho bi na ama sebe yesika sem ne adwadie ye pe ye ho a ye hunu ya sene mu eno ntin koda ye wa ha ye de ye ba bia ye adwene ye ho Russia for sana ye mu Ukraine for ye ba beto ahyem so ye ba betesi akoturement ye ba be ye de be etu wo mo hwa ne se Russia for ekoto hye Ukraine for so ye de asem ni Ukraine Russia ni Ukraine hon so ye kra ne ma bi firi hon mo ba eti e be dan ne akokra sa ne me na se ne ma ho e ba be ye den e de amagana eti na chese won famra won fanko no Ghana ye ni any other choice ye ni bibia ye be ye dan say ye de yentoma eba akọbọ IMF de ano ene sa abra na niam mu ode na ni opposition for men kai former president John Mahama e kan ye esa ban ko IMF ko IMF na wo meso ye mu abia na ye ho enwe yen kakra ampampa ban de o se eyoyo ene wotie ye ene IMF sometime enti December bosume no mu ni da na to so dumie no 2022 ena IMF ene o Ghana ye de ensa hyente ase apamase ese wo mo ba beboa yen ba bia ye se frɛ no a staff level agreement ho na ekokoduru ye a kyese wo ne Ghana binding insa ehye nkrata ase a wo behwe se yen ehhehye ye fa yesika sem ne adwadie ho no wo mo de betutu yi ama yen na fe loans bosia hodo a ya bobo efra mama hodo enche no wo matimi akuhye yen kakra na yetimi agina yi yetimi ansa na yetimi atoa so atwia ebosia no eye nsihu ne ade a ewo ho isan se yatum eje bia tum ase wakọ bank yakọba bosia na be bosome miensa ntem na wuntimi ntwia bosia na ebie na yese bank fo no mani bebre wo so pa nti sa na ba bia ye Ghana yakọ akọja nti IMF ba be so ya send sikapudo 3 billion dollars e ba be supporting in a 3-year period mfie miensa entem na yetimi ahwe na ye bosia hodo a yabobobo amaman hodo so no yetimi ahwe na bosia no ya gina yie na fia toa so atwia na saadie yi na ema Africa Education Watch ne Oxfam for ekabom no nkoye nhwehwemu no hu se anamo a Ghana etuo no de asem beba daache de asem ebeba na se eyasem papa senso eyasem bone no ni nyina wo edu watchfo wo mo anum ni nyina wo edu watchfo wo mo anum enti ye behwe na yakwo mo nchen ye no makwa kodi nkomo efa sa krata yi a wo mo ede ba abontin wo mo chese ye Ghana's IMF program and its implications on public basic education. I say IMF Ghana ye de ntoma akwakobo wo mo de ano no ensunsanso bi ewo so asa ensunsanso no ebetimi ababe ebe ha anase ebekoyie ediama ye entotofewa adesua no entotofewa suku ye aban ede no aha edunsunsanso bi ebeba eso eno ne ye ba behwe de hu nkoma anya bia se sunsanso na ensunsanso bone anase ensunsanso papa ebusua neat 100.9 ena waso egu a utie no meman Ghana enti ena hwie yi yetwetwe waso yehwe yesu ebetumi aye ede aboa ama oman Ghana etimi akọ nanim eti yehwe na yetimi akọ ahomaso na yene Africa Education Watch for yene omo edi nkomo ese saadie yi the sunsanso bi ebeba abeto o my Ghana in public basic education no eso enti yensa kan opanya ono na ye programs officer ewo edu watch yewura kwasi ni mo yensa kan no ene no edi enkomo agency Mahaim
Amede.
Nempom te say adomara kwa me nua be mebe ono so di ni mo saa na me da ya me frɛ no ko ni mo enti wo mu ana ebe fam saa ya ma ne ha bebre sa say ebi wo mi fie mate wo me misa ede na ba ya edu watch for mu tu saa na mo yi ekoye saa hwehwe mu de ensemi ba beto dwa
IMF staff level. Support. 3 billion Ghana. Answer. Ghana. Very young. That would be. That's it. Just a call. Bahodo. Panamo. There a bedroom here for IMF. And a deep policies. Now, yes, I by even before 2023.
Okay.
I have a pen. I call IMF. Yeah. Ube here. So money be for him. I am before. With me, a boy any for patient. During the process. I am in a buying finance since Nedney that has minimum power as a good program no start and I say input a share. No fraud will be.
Yes, hun sunsuan so de ba ne sunsuan so na eye papa anase eye bone a ebedi ewu.
Good details kakra. Why impacted quality. We can learning outcomes and so. Ghana school. Why you won't think na I am the idea theory this is also bit the brain. Over here in cat here the buy it shame say currently no I won't say basic education sector and I buy to be an point I read ma current enrollment is increased from 2.5 million from 2001. I see currently 2021 data yes I kind from Ministry of Education. Of about 4.6 million and a way basic education. Then so no just say of about 9% of that population and an NC school them that I between 4 to 18, 10,509,650.
Wow.
And in America say yes,
Nimo meba. O say between that period mo fransan na won munya access to basic education.
Total population I 10,589. 1 million I aged 4 to 18. NC school them that.
Wow. Omo just say
Also say also between
go school.
school them that.
Wow.
Challenges with access. Although say SNMD can improve access significantly since 2001, 2.5 million in Mofra new. Now I'm paying 4.6 million a woman now if it's
Okay.
the improvement there, but say say about 1 million children. I was on work with them when I was on the school. And said there are existing challenges that and can call for any deal cry or say to me boy my free wound funeral. Minya so papa there was such data yeah you to dream. Currently you name say the T Ekura IMF more implications maybe and the 2023 budget now kind my and I said the Minister for Finance kind my and the first budget under the IMF. And I said February shall see any IMF didn't come up. Say person buying over 3 billion loan I edge come on. 2023 budget in a inception budget. Now social more expenditure cuts be brave and a bank will be for the first time in 2 decades, the last 20 years, only 12.9% of budgeted expenditure was allocated to education. A very UNESCO benchmark or that was the minimum allocation, and as a budget expenditure, I would say 15%.
It's a SWAT.
And here, the first time in the last 2 decades.
Wow.
Yes, I'm benchmark Korea, HSA, about 4% of GDP allocation should go to education. But the first 2023 budget here by 3%, and it's in Mikai. A haircut here, Mabubos here, it has direct negative implications. When you decline access, say, quite a fast amount of fraud donating your school, quality, and then the supply of teaching and learning resources. I share for how do I bet me and Sakam away to them, and then infrastructure provision, desks, and then various
dining at
a bet me a boy, my mofano. Say, yeah, more access, no, with me at them, and with me, dear. Yeah, currently, yeah, you get fun also. I could see now. The back kayak near Adeba Kweda, you get fun also. But different capping. Necessary. The care about better get fun according to the earmark funds capping and realignment Act 947. Our Minister for Finance at the toe, you get fun also. In 2017, maybe a better get fun will be in the core education sector. Yes, a cap in that. So I just say, can 25% in the bit me a cap. Like a dear Canadian, the Anyama Hodo or other sector. Ye kind. And no education so bonnet can see a pa away because we have infrastructure deficit. I can see since 2017 now as a mission. Currently, no, so no. We are a budget cut of what we buy and more. And mother over 5,400 schools are currently a cost one that trees and shares with me. It's infrastructure deficit no wide than anything.
Rana X-ray.
IMF is quality basic education. I added to research here, F1. And no, extra budget line I work for Emma basic education. Represented by the allocation of goods and services. Our budget. A whole and a capitation grant, BEC subsidy, feeding grants to special schools near there. That budget line, 2022 budget, now 292 billion. Same thing, 2023 budget, kind mine. What call 167 million.
Wow.
The number of our basic education and so enter that will keep increasing because a big economy be ever. You heard decline by now. That's what a basic education share of that goods and services budget. They reduced from 5.7 to 3%. Yes, Cats now hold on a buyer. That's why I have one to say capitation grants, are critical for the management of schools. And they say they provide teaching and learning support. Now, Abuama school no more quality. I should say from 80 million Ghana cedis are almost here for capitation grants, including the base grants of the mass schools. Now, by 2023 month, out of that 80 million almost, it move 11 million and a budget.
Yes, of course, me say was here. And near my wobo boss swing, and say, Mary Quanimono, na bibia bonso so e kosoro. Etinka anye biano, yantimi afa 80 million, nekura empushi anko hono moa, esenke de more than that echo. But this time, a swat yaba for not 50 million, but 11 million.
Not even 20 million, but
Jesus.
Instead, think at least that 80 million yen, Sakaya, betting about my capitation. Already, you know, capitation grants in areas of 2 years. Schools need to be the capitation grants in the schools need to be breaker. The non put lunch and nanka, bet me the amount 80 million, bet me as some capitation in the base grants. 11 million in a budget. Excuse that, and I say, whole justification is the expenditure cut. I didn't say as a result of IMF program na idea. A band of basic education can say inadequate provision for capitation and base grants. A benya and Susan Bonding about the availability of teaching and learning resources and then the conduct of examination because a capitation grants na corner and no I so be brave. As I so am I schools be brave say almost illegal fees and levies. Every hour for. And now the capitation one and man them. Round so the February 9 day and so. Quite ben at school no be fast around it. But yeah, yes, school way, just any say every hour for. A wrong there. And so that is the only way I'm be out from bet me heading around the school. Here's the case of teacher deployment. IMF condition.
But was before you go to teacher deployment as well, no? What can be said about 400,000 pupils and now almost year school drop out? There's a almost quiet, but almost jaya babet nefi. Almost simun quiet po.
400,000 and they say. So I 10 million be
and now 1 million almost school them da. But a chemusan ko 400,000 be say almost a drop out.
No mokoya so back me
Wow. Afa yenko teachers there no eso.
The IMF program be the commonest conditionality and a net tariff fee. And just a 50 bra the best starting program no. And I say one of the conditions are the best initiative program no. And it's a buying into me and high embro 1 hour free system no.
Okay.
Currently the education sector and the largest employer are buying out of 700,000 actively by all government people also. Education sector non quite almost 400,000. And just that we impose a net hiring freeze on the education sector to be reduced, if not controlling significantly the government's wage bill. Now, here's a conditionality. So, no, also, my Minister of Finance announced the freeze on public sector employment. I was 2023 budget. And just say, yeah, can I said, who yet previous times I acquired MFT. Yes, this time around, so
apply. Did you say basa yemfa teachers?
Ebefa yemfa bro mo a free mono.
Wow.
There's a 15,000 a free one, 15,000 and ebefa. So yenka is a colleges of education produce no more every single.
Wow. They say so crano. We see some of your classrooms be on my empty omo enya teachers so. And no one more here.
Before 2021 IMF program, before IMF program, by 2021, now over 5,249 primary school classrooms and another teachers anyhow.
What?
mostly in deprived communities. 5,249 primary schools and teachers in. Annual deficit in the 7,000. But as of 2021, primary schools are over 5,000 just in. Most of them also are deprived communities. On a posting power because of the conditions of living now. So like enhance it. And as a young man teaching, any other motivation to accepting posting and cohon. A baby teaching in cohon. The on-person of the economy, a baby emoji posting. Yeah, so finally, research to the Ghana School Feeding Program.
Aha, ka ho nso kwa na mebeba no. Ese ho nso so mo hwe ho. E de ne ho ebekwa ama yen ye mai.
Ye na ebe with the new taxes. Eba asaba. Na dodo na eba no. Ebi ono ni bie na ebekọ mo dedim kese. Ya school feeding ne bae no. Ebae se de be ya abofra ko school mana so fifie ko school mu anapa. Enton ko si wiade. Na wenya one hot meal. And also get in na school. And to go to some bepon. The entire thing I sustained to this time, no. Although say, how do I that about February system any adequate? The impact of the school feeding program, and it's a boy in enrollment, retention, just a quite call best na school, with me complete. That numbers na then, of course. Currently, no, school feeding program provided hot meal 3.4 million primary school students. And no more vision any democratic account access retention learning outcomes. The 2022 budget, there were targets on be increasing number to 4 million. 2022 budget, there were targets be increasing number from 3.4 million to 4 million. But I don't know into me due to expenditure cuts. And so you're here currently now. Since 2018, about February, Ifika air lunch money at 97%. Now, your budget no more. There was no concrete budgetary plan from being increased at 97%. It means that since 2018, which the income of process 2020 and maybe 2023, cost of living, prices of goods and services are cost. If from 2018, 2023, so 97%, and I didn't know the number of PDR. One, it has affected the quality of the food and the quantity of it. The abbreviated school feeding once and sent by Betty in a caterer's message, anyhow, a buying Ediomoka. Apart from say a canon and so a day 97%, almost it and no shade, because now the Kojuma and Tori. You know, having impact on the nutritional content of the food the demand of fana. Even the quality of it and then quantity.
That's a question. We share in some more caterers near to one more 10 year day at the petitions a whole draw coordinating councils ne we no. And ya dear a bit me be a school feeding no amount of money per child no increment. And ya dear a buy because of IMF conditionalities. Ya dear a bit me a to say second.
Yeah, you wouldn't pay the although say a bribia food shortage about it is as a result of school feeding sikaya and content and sound so in here. The Berhana schools now do is fair our for someone to a more than support. And so no to be too much free SHS name, yeah, more jai. While in 2023, there was a 10% increase in the budgetary allocation for school feeding. Number of beneficiaries in the area many this year now. And you can't answer at the moment. Yeah, then I'm question. Then can who say at the free SHS level, no. About Febia in your 3 cities. And no, interest maybe. And as a bribia food shortage about for secondary education side we are. Interest need be 3 cities na then. The 3 cities and so baby. Then is near now since 2018. Na 97 pesos na STM 100 and mabo febi or basics. Che
no asem sebe pa enti oye saa nhwehwemu nyina awie no mo recommendations to aban eno ne de na mo ka kira aban se bia o de baako ka mienu ho a ebetumi ayi bi
Measures if the middle two horses the other school feeding.
okay
Yes, a major recommendation on that aspect. The Ministry of Finance number no homework. Now in many we create school feeding program budget. So the bear 10% increase now more can. Ain't me answer. At least 200%. Ain't me we are such as 3 cities no. And yepe. No bet me aboa. Ama paying quality of the food I'm offering and the quantity in bit me across. Because 97 pesos there. Name Ghana. Caterers in the brain we now need new medium commons. How much is the answer? Apart from a car, the whole school feed no more buying a diamoka. About the Ministry of Finance on now, or say Obama looking at the challenges already existing in the basic education subsector. No. On example, basic education subsector no, from the net hiring. Now teachers are here through limited recruitment window. No more in informal rural schools are a church of winning because the whole and a teacher deficit in our workers here. It do also say ministry no because currently the budget is not better very. A bit me I have the review of the medium term expenditure framework. So the bear education sector there no intimate exceeded the minimum financial benchmark of 15% of public expenditure. And Bomodians, it can also be kind education sector then spending equitably and efficient. About young civil society, media, and the can or see it me boy. Now you create public awareness on the Mabobo and to me, Emma Abine theaters there. The seen room for the past 16 times. This is the 17th time I am. As soon as I Abine. This time around, my young behind at the same thing and but I hear 3 months, Now the challenges we are talking about right now. I hear even worse off. A Casafa gets fund, capping that's why I mean, Yamasika, a baggage fund, into me fancy the education sector. Edward, the kind of parliament, it won't put out any other partners since last year. It make you progress, but I also be here. The CSOs and a more media must be boy. It's me about there said they bear at least. The Ministry of Finance are catching a yen to millions cabin into me fancy the basic education sector now. Get funds speaker I gun education trust fund speaker. In 90 being basic intimate education sector no. If it be in CCA basically. So far boom.
okay dia me dey bisa watwa to an say we basic fitiase de no pe na mahwe from KG 1 na kosi JHS 3 ho na mahwe na yen senior high schools no so
Okay, apart from the Africa Education Watch, focus usually the basic education because they have a foundation and comparatively challenges they were no adults to year. We are always of the if say to me CSA yes na the be a best was so IABA no enya papa you who be here say at every opportunity I yen be nya na de bomodian de say kwan ben so na betun abo aban amani who the need to invest in public basic education because I know na ma nya wo fo be brain e be nya be a mo sin mo be obesi be mo ma ko private school. Yeah, for the past 2 years, back here on a campaign, use the privatization of public basic education. And on the chair says, oh, forbidden the Babako private school. And the reason, and yes, the public school, and yes. Name one a pet, but in a baby. The corn.
Asi ye bedo ase.
Madasi.
Abusiafo ene a oti ye eye yenua bema kwasi ni mo anako ni mo ono ene ye programs officer eda Africa Education Watch ano na wo mo de krata ba se de mfitiase ne meka ye no wo mo ne Oxfam fo ne ka bom a wo ma ye nhwehwemu efa ye mfitiase suku no se de ne bobere ne sitie ne sika wo se ekọ no mo se ne ebe ya sa fa pemaye to ne be fa pem papa ye si dan ne esiso a edan na timi agina na enchirima abenya eso emfaso iti mote nkomo no se ne esi ekọ IMF ide ho akwakodom nti no saa ne ma we nyina eba bebo yen ya ye bi mfie bebre we to so a empen dodo edu enso ni ya ye de yentoma kobo IMF ano iti Ghana enkosi da ben ene yentwie ne nkonkohwe IMF yentwie ne nkonkohwe World Bank na mom ni yankasa ebetimi ahwe ne yedi yenku ya pekwan ye befa so a yebenya sika na yede abo ye ho bra sika ye sai ni bebre wa mamuo mu enkofuo mu fa bidi so mbotom wo mu efa de kwhyeto foreign accounts mu ene ho nkro ne ba no na ben na sa suba ne yebejai sane yebenya sika no te yensa ka se bi a $100 million ene yakwakwagye yede eba beye ekwan a yenme se 100 million nyina yede kwakwaye ekwan na dachi etimi ebunkunta papa ede akire nchirima eti we de ye menu mienu nyina yasam we ya de so a eba beso ayen na ne ya wo mu ne se wo mu atiti nkurase wo mu ani bie wo mu ohia ne nkwakom edokoro won no wo mu de be feeling ne papa because emu dodo no a sebe ye ni bie no ye ne ye ma ekọ aban school tiase no ye ne ye ma ekọ aban school etu behwe mu kura no den se obehu sa aban mu nipa bi eba ekọ fence aban school this aban school no ye school a ejina ne nan so papa every facility ye adwuma ansa na bia baako behu se bia wo bia wo ye adwuma wa aban mu no na politician bi ode ne ba ebekọ school etesa enkomra no yen ye ni bie yen ye mobro wafo yen ye hia ye mbubro no afi emfie nan bia ye kwoto santen ekwoto aba no ye ma ene bekọ aban suku saito ye ma ne bekọ saito enti at the end of the day wo ye voter no wo ena obekọ ahohiahia mu ye wose to aba ma no oba wona so enei so ma hyase esre pa ye chew mu ntoma me na fa hekosi he na ye ndien no ono ba benye tumi no a obehwere gina ba pampam no wahyehye mbra ebem wakoso akọ ahokyire mu e de amaw se di so asem sebe ye nyina e na twetwere ye mbo no ye nyina e na twetwere ye mbo no conditionalities ya ye de ye ho kwa akohyem no eno enene ewie nsam akọ ne edu nti 2023 de safia ne atwa somemi nsa e de da ye ka no Ede amponyankropon yo tiasefo embetwa ama pa eye neat 100.9 ena waso egu a tie no afa ye din komo na wi ana ye mra ye nsikasem no so se anya bia ye say is it true that having money in your account also boosts your immune system and normalizes your BP? See we doctors no man kan kire wo kan kire see a friend vitamin M. Vitamin M. Vitamin M. Eti ampa se wunni ska. Ene de me say medical kan say I can attest to that fact. Say etro bi na wunni ska wo hu. Wotu so wo aye ha. wodwene kura ensi so kyese wo left from right at the moment a obenya kakra bi ato ho no oh kamwan wotum sa wo ho ayehye oh sika ne be ma sika frɛ mogya ampa nya bi to ho a me bae na no oda me kra ka kyem se asem wo yi eye no kra papa se wo sika e boost immune system no all of a sudden na fa say enfifren kitinkiti bi ahyase etete wo fifren kitinkiti bi ahyase etete wa bo ho na say wasa ngina wo nan so wo ni ska wo say wo sori anapa kra ntimi sori no ada wo beda saa wo da ho say wo dwene a na te afa so wo dwene a na te afa so ase the moment obi be ye omomo na better say kinkran SMS alert aba betomra sika ne bema eyampa the BP the end in fact minim because minimum mo yesika fo a omo BP a obu on mo sika pass BP atwe na seconds anya bia sika timi ma wo ho ye hye boost immune system no ana 0302 243 540 0302 bitimi afre na wa chirechim ne enti a ofo se sika timi boost immune system no bitimi afre na wa chire ye what you say 0302 257 902 and 0302 243 540 sika etimi boost immune system sika timi ma BP eteba form ana say when mo kan na sebe hurudo wura sem enya no kre saa ai ti bacho obetimi afre na ode wadwenkyere aba hello good afternoon bacho di be afrefi
good afternoon we bacho me din di ofake me ka safi new prime station tech
ofake wo sika boost immune system da
papa yo ba obi na bo nyum sika ye moja vitamin C nyina sika bi woni nyina ko sika no vitamin A B C D ni nyina bi wo enti say sika de yo ba me sika ba shwata so ada won ntia kwa different
wow
ana wo ho akom kra ne wo
tawo
so kofom ka wo ho akom ne wo adwendwe so kofom chese na wo akra wona ma feel proud bi say wo ma pega
wow bedase ofake bedase enkani nyina mo bi meka bi hello good afternoon we ba jodi be be afrefi
wa wo dia be ma mo ni
amani eti wa sori da crowd mu se kapre kura bi na wo ho eya na wo ho ye wo san
ani biama enya sam ketuwa wo enya sam ketuwa se na wo kase eskafo na wo skan bi eskatira bi no ni esa wo ni ska utiminya omo de yare na be bo wo e wo bi pini bi wo skan ni mu a na wo awote ho wo betimi su enya su sa fe wan we ya enu anu wanya bi bia no
wow
na se na wo kan e bi ameka se kura no wanya sika pen kakra na fe akofam kura na fe de wonya bi e se yetimi tina mpa so e ma ne bo ba ya fo kuro ko na ya so me e ba ezuma
adwendwen ko a
na wo yam si wa te obi di ade abo no ato aso na wa ye mre ana se sika ni hu kura na wo ko ba hu kura wo timi nya hwe
wow
wo kura be ma no kura de
e ma wo ma ya ne teko
me na me kametira wo
enyi
ize ka
eni esika e champion
sika ye mo jam
medase kono bi mra hello good afternoon me ba jodi ni be be afrefi
again moi
nko ame de na wo emia bia eduru ba bia wotum se ene de kapre wotu ani ento bi anim eya na eduru ho sa no a feeling ne te sen
we kura me de ayi tu odi pa me fero de ba ji me du so du o sika champion di o etere vine se sika nu da wona mkra do bika ta wa na buofu na unu za wa rufo bebre etere bia ya na akoye nsem bebre ni se ni na fiska bia na o ma na ji usu ni bi tubo nde na akoye
akasa ne ntokwa
Koyen Zimbabwe, business cabinet. Nako pompo my na so edu baby aya na ahotire no mu dodo. Tinyame unsa na mehwe.
That's sippy. Nemo Ediano. Hello, good afternoon. Yes, we didn't baby afrefi.
Where wow ya bema na amwa pona later say.
Yo, yet yo.
Mami soja, unu se sika de so wo so na fa bema pa wo so na se sika ni kutukuma. A boy ya le at once so. Ana wo sika so mami soja wonam krampo na un so hwe. Unu se bisha ho nti bibia ni a obetumi nya bi na se bi ni ho a mami soja u sika bon tin krampo na o dwen ho. Ya de eye moja nkasa.
Wow. That's it. That's it. Hello, good afternoon. Yami ado na so e. Yo fi yenko.
Mama.
Yes.
Messi sikasol KCC o. Nimi secretary number Messi. E ka to me dem kalu ko bi UPS dance.
Hey, ba to tubu. Ana ka predu boto wa o.
Company motor no one from me there.
Oh.
When the next film, never pass frame you all over to one from your baby school fees. Those is kill you know. So say I'm you guys dancing. Look at the bank. Mr. Kame, make the kind of couldn't pay here.
Yeah, Mr. Atubo no anko fa double salance BIAMAH.
Mr. BIAMAH give me akwa dan won. BIAMAH. Since I'm go to hospital, my come to a quick checker, my son go to school fees, and some I go to hostel food.
The can be so ni ho. Ya me backside.
Hana school me say go to 25 million cash what am flow.
Please.
BIAMAH.
Yes.
Me say to see UPS version. So you could be UPS version. But I don't know no.
Afra bibia be fine. Why Tobo? Relax bibia be fine. Me da CP. Hello, good afternoon. Yes, Pacho dini baby afrefi.
Baby aboko de.
Boko.
Only be my prince phones ni be maka.
Yo, yeti your prince.
Ya me shira bebre. Na ene ya kasa wi anche abetima abama na.
Pacho bonita oni anko.
Yo, na me chia Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ena.
Eye me da se. E da sipi ya hani ya di course ni nyina ya demo esi ye mo ene frema waye ni. Nyine amame. Sikaye moja. Sikai oye moja mpa. Nyuwa na yare ampa. Sikani mhu ana wa ye bisi basa. No wa ye nwonwan. Wona manafo ma ye tenten. Sikani unsusu akwam de ade wontam he sesi ana kwam do sesi ana kwa wodi dia women sikani unhu a do na sai de kola ba ko kan ese sika sha ho kora won feel se uche se e won te kom ayi afake o sika wo ho a won te kom eno kra wona mana wo sere ba ha sika sha wo ho a wo sere keke Emo ebi nsha wo ho a asema ebe kan asresem kura na abuafu na obi kokon ya kan asema ye modi nkura no akwa akwaje ntokwana ma ho enti sika de ya pa na emo fa kwan papa so nenya awudi a wadi ni yie ama aye de me 19 na wutie ha ye neat 100.9 FM and then bebre ne gu apono so aye ba be bobo ho IMF ene yi ehun sensem na yen referiata finance minister ene o chese eba ayi a enhehye a wo me IMF o my Ghana ne IMF ase yakona records nyina fa wo me requirement ho no ya ye ni nyina ya di ni nyina so pepepe na abrante esenyo hosi ene o ka bibi se aban ni latest debt exchange program na wo mo so wo de eba no for the technical aspect now me nim the technicality in the whole thing. The technicality in the whole thing or say technicalities ne woman dear and can you sound don't get it anyway economists no wo be kire yemu Ghana's IMF program ene ho implications and no ene wiei me ne edu watch for ebo ho enkomo no or how ni sunsuanso bone when yen sunsuanso papa o Ensunsuanso ye wo papa ene ye wo bone. We di ensunsuanso bone a eba be ha yen basic education no yen fitias yesuko no. Me anwie ne ye ne anwene ho yi. Adwadifo nso ti kwa pa yo because mampanyi taxes ahodo miensa ya na nomra hyebedwafo ana dwudasuo ma yada wo mo gitum mu no. Taxes miensa nyina mampanyi de ne nsa no ahyensode ahya ase ama sese aba be ye mra. Indi se wonnim we na meka moate ye betua more taxes. Ye betua more taxes. Ye nto petrol buomu. Petrol aba fam kakra. But ebe enche kura free na ya ekoi no. Ade bia na ka na woton te se simpata ku ne kapre no. Ebi beka ho. Ebi beka ho ye be increase no. What ya say ye hia more sika more revenue. E de akushin ye ho. Na prosifo nso so wo ankasa atena sidin e na wo mahunu se wo hwe se tension asore wo MPP ni NDC mu a even ayi offense abato afe ne kora ye nya nwura mu enso wo hwe se de kekare ekoso no a wo mo amfre wo mo anya wo mo kasa kire be ha adwene iti wo mo afre wo ene wo mo akasa e de afa ho we ne nsa ahodo e na awia ye ba betena se na ya bobo ni nyina ho e ye hunu ba bia so e de bode ho no ebekwa akofa na yehwe ne musa na kwame oseye adade NPP amayokomu obeba Sylvester Sapo Soprano CPP na kwaku ousu banahene ono de wababeland enche kora mo bete banahene enka e wo hasempanyefo yi adaroma na wiei womo ebebo michidom na yetimi ede enkomotwetwe no etimi abraw NIT 100.9 na waso wa
Empa Nyamiadum Yebe Briki it no because it is possible. It is possible. It is possible. Intia Yebe Briki it no. Every Ejuma every 2017. MPP ma Obian Dadam ya boy Juma pa ya bo Ejuma ding ama omai. And then we share your infrastructure just to start with. Acquiring roads, no government in the history of Ghana, aye roads, actually MPP government. We share interchanges in the Fourth Republic and the history. No government has done more interchanges as in MPP. We share bridges they say no government in the Fourth Republic see bridges every MP. Classrooms 5,411 classrooms. No government in the history has built more classrooms than the MPP. We share sports facilities, astroturfs, hereby and 2 in the whole of Ghana, and then it's over 80 constituency via astroturf. Fiber optic cable, NCA license, fiber optic cable. The whole Ayaward Ghana, 93% was done in the last 6 years under NP. Of all of Ghana's NCA license fiber optic cable. Railway. No government in the history of Ghana since independence, IHRSO, has done more railway than the NPP government of today.
For instance, growth rate of the agricultural sector has seen a decline from 2.7% in 2016 to 0.7% in 2022. And I would say this is the harvest from the Planting for Food and Jobs program, which has received billions of taxpayer and donor funds. Similarly, the growth rate for the manufacturing sector has also declined from 7.9% in 2016 to 4.5% in 2022, thereby calling into question the impact of the much vaunted 1D, 1F program. Further, the growth rate for the construction sector has also declined from 8.4% in 2016 to 4.2% in 2022, despite government's claim about borrowing to build roads and other infrastructure. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the true state of our nation. It is evidence for all to see that boastful and lofty rhetoric is not the same as competence. Quite to the contrary, with the MPP, empty sloganeering is their way to hide their lack of appreciation of substantive issues. Never again, and hopefully so, should Ghanaians permit themselves to be tormented by a group of boastful persons who feel self-entitled to misgovern. Let us not underrate what it means for our collective sanity when a president has an uncomfortable relationship with the truth, constantly shifts blame to others, and conveniently avoid difficult topics. My brothers and sisters, whereas the president asserts, maybe because of the severity of the present difficulties, or maybe because it suits their preconceived agenda, some people are unwilling to accept that we're on a good trajectory until the arrival of COVID-19. Nothing could be further from the truth. Ghanaians want relief from the socio-economic pain and hardship visited on them by the MPP administration, and not flimsy excuses. Ghanaians want a government that will be truthful, even in difficult times, and listen to them in humility. Incontrovertible facts show that Ghana's economy showed signs of serious challenges even before COVID-19 struck, a point that was made by the country director of the World Bank, Mr. Pierre Laporte. For instance, way before the first case of COVID-19 was recorded in Ghana in March 2020, the public debt had increased from 120 billion in 2016 to 225 billion in 2019, representing an increase of 105 billion in the country's debt stock.
NDC, yenim so mo nyanko premise. That's nipa umbe you know eyedada na mebua eyedada no. The value is still yenim se Ghana ha ebebiesi na ye wo memwa ye rakofo my every 2008 ija oyo mayen NDC ba ye don mahamani NDC for don't menya ye nyina no eche don't do kwaye eye dum so meboa don't de nyina ye kwaye eye hochira e bi sida ye betwa teacher nursing allowance ye catcher Ghana say is getting no edu baby o man penin dada mama catcher say adekonti adum so adults no say ye charge your phones do meboa mu refi ye nyina enne Yajitum said, "O man, and then to baby as you do no." That's a channel said, "Yare bunny COVID the buyer and Ukraine war." MPP dear, o my brain another say, "Economy no, you will man maba why bet my year." You were GTS said, "I think when the real no Ghana says Yadada Mubium." Your best Ramon said, "Obia Omontai MPP." If he said, "The alternative is worse and also scary. And also empty, and also hopeless." Yes, Ramo. Yena yeshia hano yebusuya bakope. Omo babe jina kansie no omo nyina ye yedehye. General Secretary makam si bi jina finfin. Obi ebe ni bia no ye beto no ye to no so Ghana for beto.
The ideal society they belong to are in these terrorist groups and not for example, the Republic of Ghana. And so they would criticize how our democracy does not work and it does not deliver. They will criticize how they are waiting for jobs, but those jobs will never come because the government will never be able to deliver. They will criticize how they can take certain things happening in society and use them as examples to radicalize. All these become the techniques of radicalization. They become the techniques of, if you call it, undermining what we are, what progress we have made, and what we have achieved. People should not assume that there is no jealousy, that in the Fourth Republic, we have maintained and sustained political stability. We are not like other places where people are arrested and locked up. People don't want to see a country, and when I say people here, I'm referring to these terrorist groups. They are envious that when there is an environment in which every country is suffering under the weight of terrorism, Ghana continues to stand stable. It's not to create the mistake of allowing people to fall into the hands of terrorists, but that every day we work together to overcome those challenges, right from local government level to national level, to prevent that radicalization, which then makes people to fall into the hands of these groups when the possibility of recruitment arises. Let us continue with the effort of delivering good governance. Military or security is one, but it is more about the delivery of good governance. Let in every village and in every community, even when we have challenges, let us continue to engage one another in which people know that there is a collective effort, both formal and informal. Continue to allow you in the media to have the space. Even when you criticize, it should not be interpreted as negative. It should be interpreted as constructive to help the accountability process. Let's continue to deepen democracy.
Party no ya ban to renchem kakra batu ya okwan mu Ukraine, Russia, war, COVID. Am I entoto ya ya den AKWAFO am opposition ehun ni sa ntino am ho den ya den akosoro man saying this time say ya possible ntino abiding shishaye egukwan mu dollar every 17 about 10 petrol every 17 about 9 and never in confirm economy no pejade holo. It is possible, it is possible, it is possible. Yeah, made this better. And now your my say time na near my work from no time no near better aba. I mean check for my boy Chasing region boy June, July this year. I am a 4 about so ya sene. Ya tutu ye akoye am economy na peja. Ya tutu ye akoye am dollar na peja. Ya tutu ye akoye am efumu ya me. Ya tutu ye akoye am aben no channel na so. NDC ebegu. Na say what do you my dream say? What did the hura patapa?
Needs FM. Needs FM Neo 100.9 Needs
The best station in the capital, Needs FM.
No me no abapa usima ediasa baako Needs 100.9 na waso egua utie no me Ghana enti ena wie yesi enkonwa ena nsem egua pono so medical abobo so IMF deal ene honkro ne ba oforiata osi IMF je nyina yetimi edi so eno danchen so a aban debt exchange program aban eso de eba no ohwe mu technically a sound good we ye abrante senyo hosi ena eka ena Ghana ene IMF program ne ehunsunsu aso ebeba yen basic education eso no eno so edu watchfo womo aka eho asem ya yebedi ho nkomo na ya bo so taw ama Ghana fo nyina ehunu
Needs FM Neo
eno danchen a adwadifo echese womo bu afu womo nim ne ekọ aban etwi womo di adan a taxes bebre ena ban asum ede agu adwadifo eso sei taxes ahodo miensa ena aban ede agiatum se emeye mra ya ye no nyina babegu edwumayefo eso eno danche ahoro ye asori NPP NDC tio wekuta we minimu ene adenti prosifo atosa ede afrafa no nyina temomra na ye monkomo kakra na de ekoso no mo ankasa mo na mo sha ase enti mo na mbetumi astope na chese mo astope na ede yie atu yie na de asomdwe aba enti mpanyefo a ebeboa me enu abema nana kwame osei adade MPP Wabelande Sylvester Sapo Soprano or ha ena CPP or no ha ena kwaku owusuba na hene of the NDC also ewa ha say esi ade afie mu aboma se be eti me ka wo matum na enkomo no ya hyase atwetwe ne ehunu ba bia suswan ede bode ho no ebefa panyifo me mama kwabo
ya
empon ti say
boko
de radiase ba ko me hu wache
yema me ho
ya so kwa America
Dabi na usina me ye de wa ma. Invite wa ma.
Who invite me? Ene kwa ati afa say me ntiga me interiors.
Invite wa ma.
Sa.
Heya na me card brew.
Amba. Ene fa che me.
Ze wa je so na so ye. Ni mu nyina ma.
Don't worry.
Say na me ne mo ye adwuma over the years.
Don't worry.
Me ya ye wie ko 2 months.
It's
here 18 February.
Book of Lament. Haircut no.
Don't worry. Baba go dem so abeba.
Haircut.
Be ma kwa na zo de beba. Udi be mama
kwa. Me de be ma wo kwa. O kwa me de be ma. Amehwe.
Ye na me fan chire chiefo. Me fan chire chiefo. Che camera wa.
We kokwa mu asem.
Camera wa.
En fan chiro bia. Udi
chire a chiefo say. Yams. Yams are one sawa.
Mo camera no we.
O say biama. Okay. Biams. Say Oluma uye biams are bon sawa. Nyame show. Biams are bon sawa. A chiefo elumi.
E me down.
Now need chocolate to bag me. We need chocolate to bag me.
Yeah, biama na bon sawa na chiefo. Eti biama me okromo ya me nko ba bia.
Now, but why fresh?
Oh,
and I hear this.
Wash them.
Bisika ma.
Who boka?
Eye de say kanye party.
Oh, baby, me busu ye moka.
Emusa.
Yensa.
Nti mumfro bia.
Yensa.
Sa.
Che.
Ayi adade mo ba be didi ko kwa. Nsa mo ma mo bi.
Oh, adade ko en 1 month wa.
Obo wan kan je mi bu. Yi say okay.
Oya we. MPP mu. Me yonko pa ni adale. Me ne start ye nyenne. Nansen eye ma menua. Na chere nkan no to next two. Hey! Kaka akubuado de amano.
Ewe.
There is someone. Ka akubuado de amada. Na chere nkan no to TV so ewo ayi na. O man. Hey, my friend kura no aka chere. Ebi otimi o friend na o say me wo bank me fro.
It's not the radio so.
You say Mary. You all can nyame ma ne mra mu ntem na che.
Biama abusian for das.
Yeni aseda. Soprano. Akwaba.
Yeah.
Now what to say?
Nyame adaro ma bibia boko.
Sani mboko.
Bibia ekoso kakaka.
Because soprano there so your man chief farmer cry enye me nwanwa. Because adwuma wo ye no. Enya asem keto wo ayi ahafo ho tachi my area na anya ho.
Yeah, Kintampo side.
Or ye farm so ho papa. De bia empire me bone say radin oso anto nhyresu. Enguso na no
for food.
Emma. Oh no, I am the person that you
yeah, normal one. That's a personal. But me crying me can encourage youth no. So who think even if it's 2 acres, 1 acre cry because 1 acre would be a bro when you bit me 20 bags. Oh, easily. In fact, we bit me 25 bags.
This is akaka drones so anya sam.
Akaka drones so sika wo mu pa. Nti un say yeah, I say youth no. Moye boys are motiwa moye 3 to 5 mo pa monye wild na nke nsi obetoi. Monye wild na monye 5 acres bi hwa say banche cry. Because na say the gary konkonte.
But you na for complain say a farming a capital intensive.
But I don't know, yes, a BBI capital intensive for your chrome. So, but the point is say a journey of 1,000 miles begin with a step. You have to do something. The alternative is say what's a falcon because as you know, even IMF program never no. The more hardship never you say baby this uncommon. So you'll be surprised. Say would you are na 3 months bedroom say nkatie na obedua say banchi say bro 3 months bedroom. You are assured say woman oni kon ho a ubenya bibi kakra you stay afloat. And yes idea this a mommy na ho anu akoto say mommy woman me 10 cedis ne 5 cedis bi. No. So into system no there I don't you all know the story about the performance of Nana Akufo-Addo and the disaster that was John Mahama. The person you can rely on is yourself and the grace of God. And then Yankopon so obechere.
That's I was from Penyufo and Newie no more Ebebon Comona. Oh, minimum so much yao. Yo, Matse. Me and Casamia Bema. Me and Casamia because I'm across on Fro now. I said, why late? Because now say 2023. Yeah, why do you need papa? Oh, I bought 2 and
last time was
me defend you.
But I need a minute to bomb it. You cry, Yamia.
One more who change now about money who change no.
Changing the bed bow, and then the radio says, "Oh, my inquire, my bedroom behind it." They said, "You can then make a far baby crack." Okay, night chance. Okay, I made the bedroom. Okay, the chat the MPP. I made 2. They are meditating him from Nance. I make a crack. Baby, I met in a piano. Me can't want them. The Miniabana Henry in the bush of NDC fire or margins of the boy entering. na omo boy entrene ma ya bo hu se yendwane nko nwura mu be MPP ni bia ni ba bia ya gina ho na ya kire Ghana first party alternative bia ni ho se bia soprano na obo ne ho modern kakra na nko tumi organize CPP anka ye be panesa be se adedada wadada genti adada yere dade sambe wa media nyankopon pengu eno a menchia ni
yere dada mo
ma sambe wa de maka one boy you fence Nana to four, right?
Nana to four. The late Nana to four.
Oh,
great man.
Na me penenum pa. Good. Then come me be chance e wo fence yiso I say Kwame Adade. Me be chance e wo no so concerning the IMF deal no, but me be say ye far from down up. Rosifo they ma call it on NDC NPP. Because a jana mwasona eba no, a jana no thing. They need to calm tempest down into the echo political front no, and I call them more. Comment on that, Banahene.
Yo, BIAMAH that's it. You bet share at you. Things and run am IGP at transfer political party leadership, especially MP. Mon trans no munyano ba bae e chinchini ni tietie nyina ne se owura bia ya friend Brian Champon ti on ye minister for agric nsem bia yankopon ya adom aye call Easter e wo kwa kan ye ma NDC for petition IGP ni police ID senka ye nche no eno na ma EPP na bi any Justin Kodua or General Secretary so team cratare koma police force yenche Brian dia na company dada John Dramani ma na ye party chairman asirin kati so can same be pain dada nye nansan yo dada eti sadia sansam no so yenye den yenche eti police for no asem no twetwero bo IGP ye dia abase obi asem no treasonable comment wenim so de omo de abanti fagun sani ani na hwede eye asemu a ebo man nanka watu hu anamo we de wo ye equalization na wo free two parties na ba say hey munye mo politics na munye ayen so ne ye police aju yama no ni asemu me say na BIAMAH wo bo Brian Champon ne voice Brian yo ura me oye me MP abitifi constituency me fi Kotafo na nanko wo suhum ho na oni opare ansa former MP for suhum call akansia e pa imprensa na atutrasem a branch yi ni suhum abonten so bra na wo pe akonyo na tu opare ansa na nye atutrasem ketwa anye yi ama no na odwane hwi
asin se atutrasem se okobo otu ana okoye den
eniema ne mrantie ne yeye no mrantie da bia wona mo he's like that around himself with tax. You understand? Amu ye tutrasem osuhum ni adia ena omanfo no eto aba ne ma payansa ena Brian edidwane ba abeti betra hwa betete hwa na ofia betete ho ena Peter Pepra the late Peter Pepra na oye MP ode ka ba bi ti ba election say yan se ne ye be ko Kumawuri ena de Brian Champon ye den e ba abeti ene wapenya sika government contracts at Roma ye japade close well enti BIAMAH onifre ni se obeto bo abowa no wo de ogina so Brian is wealthy. He is capable of building an army. Oko African countries here omo a eye cool no me ade ade ne ye mo a bibi wo mo sam obetimi aye private army se si a de akontokwa. You understand? Eti oni pasa no o kan asem a na wo se ye hwe ni yie because ayawa so west wogon papa yi ebegina eme short commission anim ka say operation and national security for kwame na me sanction ye BIAMAH ya bon nipa na mutu a ya ye no operation 10 times still ni 9 don't be fancy wo ni life was say commission recommend say yen compensate onipa no na bran champions o mampanyi eden en reprimand no yen twe na so ye ma wonu say o mampanyi Akufo-Addo issue counter fight paper said the commission kan no nya adwen bran afa ne ho adi besi ene 2020 ye hu die si ye bo nipa watwetuo Ghana fo abatuo nti ye bo nipa watwetuo kunwom nyese ye bo mutuo amom apra ye kun nipa besi ene ye ntimi nchi aroma ye timi nya investigation hu say akwasi ana akosu ana tutu ana asesen eti ahye bran champion kutupa say 2020 there was dress rehearsal eti 2024 there ene omo fa na fala omo di ahunahuna no ne ade ene be ye den be tena so asem o kan ne say ye hand over power ne hand over power chena yama ade chi na ye di adade mu go radio se monko kase ye wi ni aye hand over power na BIAMAH mi bisa wa wote wo no e wi ni aba wo san hand over power ma obi biam do e den na omo kase bran asem no kan no se ye wi ni a we hand over power so eye epo a MPP aban atan dan mu abose ni ebe ye bia no we hand over power when this is say lose election kra hwe enra former special prosecutor Martin Medu at the latest episode about Akufo-Addo. I say Akufo-Addo is behaving like the other African countries here. Omo autocratic leaders. Then you omo entrench power. Then omo was to say yensi from obo Paul Biyadi obo Ali Bongo. No money adie okwan yen omo fa so trans be see ene. But I say in our case, Akufo-Addo cannot run again, but he wants to hand over power to his party. And lunti ye see architecture all building. We shall not say the Jimen Samba boss Masai and never cover Pia Henny so IT director MPP ni communicator that the number. Near the say if you are court from lower court to the apex court, was this MPP lawyers yagum so just a wow cast on per bench. Oko audit a year or the way Domilovo the auditor a year but two it report to Barney whitewashing. Oko Yoko or the Mami Tiwa fi CID. Oh Mami we church. Na nya whitewash crown or yanka COVID expenditure inka enema ebe hu omo anuni. Ye sonne so miensa. Final report ni hu ye. Akua mo omo ani pa omde ne bae.
Na uja no mo sonne so.
Oh na sika ye nya is over 30 billion. Na be ka se nya 21 point something billion na. 9 billion away. 9 billion away. BIAMAH IMF nkwama ye $2 billion. So that's it. I Bank of Ghana entry $10 billion Ghana cedis amai. World Bank the other mine European Union. Kika bomb over 32 billion. So eti Akufo-Addo share o mine no aye na dwen say me hand over power ma NDC because on one kasa call the party headquarters in Kransheni kutupo de ko say the party for say I'm going to hand over power to NPP government. And it's the Brian kan a dress rehearsal at some of my bopo e wo dan mu na what you try whiskey be na pie na no kanya de anko beka ho omo call okwa omo hu fifre so akọ Easter o ginani what you twa bia na de tawo aguni kom ni ade na ode nam street charge wo ayi so person na ne ho popo ase ayi popo bibliachi na na agbeshi sabe ko Easter
the way I walk and now
some hu video yi ho mini ho no nipa ne ho po se che de ze bibia hu bibi so hu BIAMAH enye kwa enye ma na ho ase ha bibi be ya wi abo ha kwa
bana hene
so hu BIAMAH eti ade a branch yi he is capable of doing it so just say ena ye ka kire omanfo say yen twi adwen si so say amaman a election ama ede entokwa ba ne leaders ne ewi om say nanka Brian me de nka menua no wo ye obi a nka sane wo investment to Ghana the biggest hotel in Ghana and West Africa ko na wasi no you be only the last person I'll be calling for war. So that's here because of your investment. And I don't want any of fun passport while I call you. So that's it. You will need to be a get chan. I'm a backup. President Akufo-Addo what you see. BIAMAH. Akufo-Addo ɔte akonnwa so yi. Sɛ ne se kura yɛ ne ya. Ɔfa plane kɔ London wakɔsa ne ho yare.
Ɛsa na ban mpanyinfo mo yɛ.
Oh, me sɛ ɔman
Ɛnyɛ
panyin.
nipa baako na
yɛ.
yɛ.
Si UGMC wɔ hanom a. Minister simi kɔda o te sɛ hotel.
How many people?
How
How
many
many
kɔda
officials yɛ dɔm?
Adwuma no mu nyina nya hɔ no yɛ ɔmo
They
kɔda.
say musi wie yɛ no. How many NDC officials ɛne ɔmo yare kɔ?
Sɛ yɛ yare. Yɛ yare.
Ɔbɛ da yare.
Ɔmo na yare.
Kasa mu speaker kora nye Dubai ne yɛ
Minister sɛ ɔda hɔ ɔgye ahome. Minister sɛ ɔgye ahome. Ɛwɔ hu biama. Eti ni yɛn leaders bi wɔ hɔ no mu a ɔmo fi power. Yɛ tra ɔmo de ɔmo akɔ court abiama. Cage mu ni yɛ de ɔmo hyɛ na yɛ to mu padlock. Egypt, Hosni Mubarak, Joseph Estrada, Augusto Pinochet, Chile nom. Yɛ de ɔmo hyɛ cage mu ti sɛ anoma because of war crimes and crimes against humanity. Na yɛ de ɔmo kɔ court. Na Akufo-Addo wabɛto peaceful country. What we are election mu 2020 deɛ di so besi na yɛ anka ɔhwee. Osi 2024 oh kwa you choose a leader for us. Ɛna da bia me kansa kan force Yesu aya yɛ yare. Ebi ana Ghana for anto aba ama NDC. Say anto aba ama yɛn, there's no way we will go for the power. Ana me boa. But see to aba ma 2008. Yɛ to aba ma NDC no mo yɛ mo agye so. Results we fi Kumasi aba no. Na ya san resend another forms I did another results over. Somebody stay at the army headquarters and he changed the security setup from the electoral commission and replaced them with the army. This I say one year. It's Akufo-Addo you what say the security then they were appointed on there for you. But bedroom they will desert you. You understand? It's your own fan to imagine say there's nothing they can do to steal the will of the people. The Nipans on beto about your mama and Kwandia. There's no way they can change it.
Eda sipi banahene ena hotel nkano. Adade.
Mami, eya banahene kasa na wahu ni papa. A boss ene difficulty. General Secretary say. Na Sami Jemfi a omo. Jemfi de Pablo cutting to size no afi didn't catch a pa. Cutting to size. Twane ho na otu no ahye no na wa mana atena sidi. Bede de ye ka kosia ne say owura Brian Champion. Enya na asem no ka. Ye onu ne investment.
The ye can no efa police for invitation to political party leadership.
No na ekofa bai.
No na ekofa we.
Nti me masemo a me kan statement ni nyina me to me bo ase kan statement ni nyina be the NDC for the nam anya ni ama papa IGP ene na penning for a frame political parties out. Say Brian me say onu owura mahama ne nsa so sika kakra so efri o mai mu no imfa na invest but I ne owura mahama obetumi a chairman investments ben crofo betumi a kyerɛ on investments ai onu a wasisa ne sika efri ha akọ Dubai akọ ye ne investment
Dubai woni ba bi kọ
any there oh na say is no news. Any news woman,
but you can't prove it.
Any news woman, mama, Obia, ono ne investment. Ewo abrochire. Any there, ono ne investment.
Will you allow him?
Ewo Ghana. Ta nipa mienu na ba ko de was. There ono Brian Champion na ono ni sika pudro odi abesi hotel a ebi ni West Africa nyina Nigeria eyo man kese a Ghana timi kombe ye 9 years anum no ebi ni ho onu Brian Champion wa akọ pem ni sika ba o man yi mu abeye investment eni onu owura mahama ne nkrofo a omu di omu asisa o man yi sika
bana hene wo kasa fam biem e man kasa biem you will excuse me. I don't know person obekasa because who kasa no ma chance ma kasa. Let him put his issues across. Who assembly you put it down. Edru wa memma chance. I didn't see. And cross.
Ha chenti me de ache no. na odi ono sisa sika ne free oman yi mu ye nyina ye te se ebi kote chobo na ye kote ye no kakra ye nya ye no ye di hwe Dubai
na maybe say Dubai ho baby okoye investment
me who investment no be nya news be ye ni chobo no nso e
chobo ben
there say obi kote aeroplane te chobo no awante uni oman yi mu maame na de keka ho na e me de me kan de obi aka na me ka be ntwa antron to obi aso be ye nyina ye nim ba bia nkrofo investment wo ene de ono de ni investment aba Ghana omo mienu why no pento kwa wo mai na de ono kan say nobody can be more violent than us Mrs. Asem na owura mahama kan ye no Ghana form rant ni maba wan tiase be bia owura onkrofo bi ti say soprano num e beti ase say owura mahama say obi ani asasi so obeye more violent than omo NDC for na their roots is the revolution the 1979 revolution no womo a eye mrante ni maba wa nkwala na entiase be oman ye chima tweye maame said your ti oba papa oba hofe ye chi oba bie ni na mu twa ni na mu ma e wa oman yi mu that is what Mahama referred to Ghana ha yachi ni pa chichiri nanim chichiri no bodan ho ebo ni tuokun no oman we mu that's what Mahama referred to and no any the level of violence owura Mahama can say or no NDC ni can unleash on Ghana owura John Dramani Mahama Ghana for the oka kire mo no na the oka say ono ontena ho ana ono na adwene nche say NDC for Ghana for ntrene Owa brand a champion tape na Bobio. Look at how he started. O si NDC for your omo adwene say Mahama betimi aka say ye be unleash revolutionary activities wo man yi mu na nobody can do it better than us. No see dunketia winning power no. ni winning your friends speech. O si ono nzani moja mpo no di begu from wo man yi mu. That is the statement Esiedu Ketia made in as his winning speech. As a brand say, dear brand can Ghana way, me sis obium. I don't regret it. Because dear brand can say NDC for adwene ye wom say so owura Mahama ni na Esiedu Ketia adwene ye wom say omudi sa antrene we be bog yen MPP for henya ama ye dwane a omu dwene biom na it won't happen. Because me ni say dear brand can no the Oka say we are not handing over power. One can say Oluswa on handing over. It won't happen. The MPP lose super. In fact, MPP has a track record. Say ye Luswa ye handing over power. In 2008, Ghana now ye were 26,000 plus polling stations. Now MPP lose by less than 20,000. Now police station biakra ye the one vote back kra sisa eka ho. Nobody can challenge the election. MPP be winning. But President Kufuor sat down and said, let's go for the second round.
Have an option of the law.
That is the law. But what he is making reference to people who have subverted the law. That's what Barahini can say here to buttress his point too. Say, amampeni bi wo hono mo a omo fa kwan boni so kwati kwan so edis dane niamani and omo san tena so enya sa na okai. But the American say, when the opportunity came for a country like Ghana, say obi betimi afa kwati kwan so afa kwan bonis bi so adani niamani because we had over 26,000 polling stations as at 2008. Yeah. Now the NDC was winning power by less than 20,000. Now President Kufuor anka say and yamun twisting the kakrana polling station bi amun fa 1 2 bi nka ho but o kan say de tie no ono man pani o kofie de esi no esi atamel say wini mumfa na konwa ma no so and NDC ni bet na wanim na o ka kire o say ono NDC ni e ka kire Ghana ni say MPP for say ye wini aba ye hand over time last year eno enya nansen ya de oka comfortable lead no 2016 enra year 2016 year we ya to aba wie more lose by over 1 million votes. You were still almost, in comfortable.
It's not up to 1 million. Almost 900 or something.
The young fan count. The NDC for that damn. When himself vote, no. Na kabi a young mekan hona. Ye can say ye winning team munjai. Can't hone bro 1 million. Omo e na omo nkan no nkan ho. Omo say o de ya kan no. But de na e ba na ye kan say hey, mo fa ni nyira ncha NDC for na ye wini. E kan ho e bro 1 million.
Eno for no simam.
Mame, the American say, when you are hene, and then the NDC. Omo pese omo tu anwa gu Ghana for ania. Ghana for sebi producer. Ye nia wan o. Time ani e to aba wa tu omo osum mu no. Atwam. Enti MPP for approve say mu wini aye de be mamu. Brane champion say Messi so biom. I am associating with it. That's NDC ni aye na adwene say obeba be dada obeba be popo na ni a kire Ghana for say yande yetumi boni patuo wo man yi mu na obi antumi nya yan hwe ukọ demonstration kura ye betumi abo wani tuo ama wani abo ama wawu yan obi antumi nka yan hwe enu nti no ye be popo ye ni a kire MPP for no mo adwane a they should advise themselves again. It won't happen. NC.
Thank you so much.
Obi ani ho no mo obema wo kwan ama mo aye de omo pe mo de mo nko election mo win ya decide the Atamils winning by less than 20,000 votes. Yeah, the man. Yeah, boy, we blows by 1 million votes. Now we say who you are comfortable is still yeah. Unya yanka Owura Mahama 2016. Otini shows no mama who nani na yet say Corbin.
That's it.
But he couldn't say he won't give.
Thank you.
Nobody
so much.
Will say he won't give. But Owura Brane Champion versus Mahama dear. Benyam Brane Champion. There beside Nsem Kikano. Nsem Kikano na me de tutu.
Thank you very
much.
Now
Owura Mahama dear na waka. I say obe kum nipa, obe bon obe chichiri nipa ni mo abodua ho aboni yem tuo and he can do it better. I say they can unleash violence better, and I'm telling you the violence that was unleashed that he was making reference to.
Soprano
Medasi.
And only violence Nana Mahama.
Oba, by the way, na Mr. Adade Kasano no say before and nka kofo pa nka 26,000 polling stations no ne
ono malaini na say amai bi so aye na me say Ghana I been see because nanka the opportunity came we didn't do it
and I me pese me kire say ho till President Kufuor to begin with no na ontimi nye de opesa emra no ekro no ye de mra ena ekikire so ho enti I think say we can give credit to President Kufuor for being ethical so I say which is something some of us expect from President Kufuor anyway. Or yeah, will be ethical. I mean, who ethics? Or kind of cray. Or the year 2 years. Oh, hey, and to say, ya na. Okay, oh, yeah. In that regard, no, presidents, no, yeah, presidents, no more above the law. Until yes, I will be to make us, oh, and yeah, pa. He bet me, no, won't mean Casa or pa, obey, saying, oh, yes, sir, not as all person chaos. And it will not help your presidency. Now, with regards to MPP ne NDC in Tokano, so I'm not surprised to hear about it. So I tell you, in fact,
is it not too early
for the in Tokano? Oh, I don't know. You see, once I can say if it's too early, cry now, be to say be acceptable. So I tell you, be later no. Then
the say be an election during a year.
Sure.
Until we expect such things.
But you would notice I feel you.
Elections.
I feel temperature and it's control. But the point is, I won't say currently, politics now, perpetual electioneering period. We are always campaigning, essentially. Although I must say, an election year, I am a man for Bobosia. And I see car or more years council so muku yiba edi begum but election year Indiana temperature no high kakra but the American say we share New Patriotic Party omusuban na so I want to start from New Patriotic Party na here in government so we hear omusuban na omudan edi no e wo Ayawaso West Wagon a certain MP omuchire no brim no papa na sum so you see, then you take a step further back. Now, share the court. So now, when you consider, say the New Patriotic Party, they swear by Dankwa and Buzia. These are especially Dankwa and Dombo. Dombo, the Omo de Bekan, who Nanwa de Yaso, the Dade, Usia, Northness, no, Mabe, Abetuamo, Ghanaians from the north. It do dombo no.
And free it you.
Minim dombo na sem no, ofri gira pa side ho. But me chira say nanu ade ya no mdi dombo no be so dan kwa buzia no so.
O say da bi o maka dan kwa buzia dombo.
Na dombo na start kan na dombo ni nka ho. Na dan kwa buzia. But omo pese omo hwe na other parties. There be who say who can Northern People's Party. But some Northern People's Party are quite separate from Yati National Liberation Movement. A former Greek minister Papa Osakoto. Nana Chiame, no Dano, Nana Tokwa, no Mokon, which brings me to the second point about the new patriotic party and the Dankwa Buzia tradition. Omu descended a free National Liberation Movement. That violent organization and no free kumase. Now Chiame Osakoto ne Dano. To atia no mu to bomb. No. National Liberation Movement. Almost change no more. I know what I'm talking about. But these are my people trying to. Oh, there be a history. That's it. That give me free. Shall I make there?
It's ya working can do a book.
I can't hear me because no more can. What I say? Median come on, share the autobiography of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Papa Dema. And come into my ira. Decide that they know Namu who do more patch. But seriously, no, being on point, the history of the new patriotic party is one of violence. Of course, so yeah, we say coup d'etat 1966, almost as in fact, President Akufo-Addo became the chairman of the advisory council to the National Liberation Council. I'm talking about President Akufo-Addo, no Fani Papedi. I'm talking about the real President Akufo-Addo, Edward Akufo-Addo. No, then Buziamo were playing around the coup d'etat peoples. You know, they were involved with coup d'etat peoples, just like Honorable Martin Amidou was involved with coup d'etat peoples, the PNDC peoples. You know, so I'm paying for no. And the ATN say NPP for no. They are violent by nature. Only violent by nature. I told the albums on better chance.
Ghana had the Korean him saying this one ever.
Oh, there be 10 natural history. No, 10 natural. Enti ayo amusu ene wo mo ban enti sa ukaya sa suban no ene sa spirit no ene be wura candidate Akufo-Addo mo ka say all die be die no sa spirit no be wura no
all die be die nya me mienu nya no say just normal statement I tie keka we
it depends on the context of the conversation. Candidate Akufo-Addo can and now the last thing you so.
What about do or die?
Do or die no so ho. Say me buy NDC for no, but I'm person me chire na Akufo-Addo mo kwan o nam so. This is the nature of the new patriotic party. Violent by nature. So and then no more the use a mask. Na you say face mask. Mask e kata ade so. No more the brofo akese fellow Ghanaians. No more the akata animu. So but and I'm paying for cash and to market ideas. So what I say. Now, so they back NDC and also see a whole another story. Which one would you coup d'etat? It you know more the think about it. A political party or more history and a charge not president of Ghana in a person of His Excellency Dr. Hilary Man. Wadao onene yire ada anajo. And PNDC for Big Brother no. Or chin you or about you unu knuda ho. Na obi achitu abesi so your friend is ade and your friend is saying any armed robbery when you are sleeping and somebody at gunpoint deprives you of your property is armed robbery. The constitution of Ghana
could be a contract killing or armed robbery.
Okay, you could say so, but in this case they spared his life, but they took the most precious thing he had, that is his presidency. So same we say na president ada na ma chitu president apampem na ma rob no at gunpoint of his mandate given to him by God. So it is not just you, Dr. Liman Omorobu, no, they robbed the decision of God and the voice of the people. So, Omochi Dr. Liman, president, Nana Akufo-Addo, imagine, Nana Akufo-Addo ni Auntie Rebecca, Omodo Omo air condition we, Nanka wako tuntu na Nana Pampem. Just imagine. Enti omo free hono or anso ha NDC for more reputation no judge for bi and ba akoprampo de na your bad time wawo they were involved in the omo chi ne the judge for no ko dwa wo mo nam what is sepre kontwe tajagu mu petrol ni ade. This is history. They make no credit. A buy okay President Rollins afi na be wie kra de odi vice president aka sa sem we mi remfi da olumai President Rollins soldier ni pa Bema Brani ojina so. I'm talking about that. Rollins no President Rollins. Why more boys be as Azoka boys be anti what I'm saying is based on the history of these two people, these two political parties, the reality is I'm expecting a lot of violence this next year, especially in the run up to the election. This is because baby our MPP ni NDC Edruno, or my most desperate. Or my most desperate for seriously, power. Especially New Patriotic Party. Enti me hear Brian a champion na me hear ne kasa na. Because whether they like it or not, New Patriotic Party for no Ghana for no, we will conduct a forensic audit of their governance, their tenure in office, especially Ken Oforiatta, honorable. And we will make sure say we give them a forensic scrutiny. That they can work from. Pensem na omono planting for food and jobs. Investigation. Miracle apparently. About the American question is, I share the desperation of the NPP because into Makata so and I may share a National Democratic Congress. Now me tie a President John Mahama. Now President John Mahama also was saying, but I'm saying, what can a dead goat have to offer again apart from a bad smell? As I see our President Mahama or a pan was so personal. In summing up, no about the American say. I put the blame for our current predicament on the Ghanaian people. Repeatedly, we keep on voting for these two disasters. And since the year 2008, for the past 15 to 16 years, 20 years, it's about President Akufo-Addo and President John Mahama. I think we are wasting our time putting our hope in these two gentlemen because we are proven failures. It's the Manusiam in a sentence, the American say. Me feel say the intent of the two political parties is to create more violence. I'm calling on the Ghana Police Service, the IGP, to look sharp now on your forward plans, to advanced plans to mitigate the violence. Now Ghana for no so no mo kwatwa ba aya mo nwini hu ye mo nwini hu say nkofo na Brian champion no te say dey making one hotel or dem.
For no say na time asokra broso pa cho.
Any M7 the BC has na chance be I think you get the message.
Thank you very much. But I know baby
what has a dead goat got to offer?
And
Supremo wa makranka ye. Let's so buy MPP agenda or the buy. MPP agenda and a Supremo and the buy.
MPP agenda no ever.
Coup d'etat edi kan ba basic Ghana if it is MPP tradition. Because who say Kwame Nkrumah, there's no way I to about meeting.
That's what I can't nyina.
Eti dan kwanu ko CIA agents no ne ade a ye de betu Kwame Nkrumah on be fa akonwa no ne ade nyina. Omo na de sa kudita no. Ba Ghana. Liman oye de mbedi o mampanyi. Wallace handed over power to him. So that's here. Na ye ma power. Na wa kira say power no ekita no. Unye ni ye. Wasan ba ye ne ma basa chen. De nti ono ba je power no a. Na de was so san.
And I say o rule.
Oh, I love law. That time no never.
That time one calling on the people of Ghana.
That time
at least young choir referendum.
In the 70s, in the 70s, no, no, no. And no tea. Oh, what be Sammy?
There was a constitution. There was a rule of law.
Kotokamu be ye coup. First coup d'etat be 2 years no. One no buy. A champion no.
President Akufo-Addo mo buy.
No, mo dey mo your constitution. I cancel ya for no. A champion mo buy. Akufo ne buy. So that's it. Say a free vacan ayi Kotokamu dey no. Mo na ye first school. Ansa na Rollins ye dey. Eba. Rollins be no se ne dey na be ye coup a etwa to. Ampani ampa. Kwame piani mu ko to tuo no ne ade no mo be ye coup ni ade amfa. Almost 30 years on be 2 Rollins with coup d'etat amfa biom and ne fourth republic. Rollins na be for ya ye go so enjoy democracy ni ade. Nti obi ani ho a obetimi dey to trasem so oba betena konwa so ana so ye Ghana for will not accept it. So that's it. Nti na me catch Akufo-Addo say obeto peaceful Ghana na wonya peaceful Ghana.
Say ada now so obi bika.
Dead goat no na here.
Me da sipi. Ebusuan for need 100.9 and waso egu awutie no ma me fa messages kakra emfam na fe yemra. Your next topic no eba be ye taxes me ba 3 new taxes. Me ba mo chomutie 3 new taxes government mampanyin de ne sa sha asia isi aba be law. The taxes na aba be law. Say ye ba be tria. Na traders just say isi ade just say womukom aban ebu womukom. They are unhappy with that. Your next topic ye ba be bobo hunti Mr. Manwena ho mamena enkeka messages kakra. Kwabena freedom Billy who anyako and was saying good afternoon. I'm a full supporter of NDC. NDC government should not think they can come and solve our problems. It will even be worse. NDC, NPP governments are always trapped. Therefore, smooth running governance becomes problematic because of their desperations for power. No government can perform effectively without tax revenues. The very people who doesn't pay tax on their monumental contracts are the ones casting the government for restructuring our revenue collection system. Osei UK and Odi Efri Baye. Good afternoon, Mami BIAMAH. Please tell the desperate former president and his NDC party that they should tell Ghanaians what they would do rather than lies, needless accusations if they don't have any meaningful alternative policies to convince we, the discerning people of Ghana. Then they should stop their desperation, hypocrisy. Hey, Emmanuel Kwaku Yamwa Brofo. Assalamu alaikum. This government and President Akufo-Addo has okay. Isa and Sawam now the free ebaye anya clear papa amame. Mistake Edway free adwedri in Sawama dredge no good afternoon Mami BIAMAH. Hey, Mr. Kono Brofi. Ebia just a jamame ba mi din kurumansan metimiaka. It's undeniably fact that the discredited treacherous President Anado Dr. Bawumia-led government has borrowed recklessly for corruption, and that's why all sectors of the economy is crumbling, especially the educational sector. No textbooks for the basic schools, no infrastructure issues. Capitation grant has not been released for the past 2 years. A sloganeering without a vision is a catastrophe, and never again to this wicked, heartless, corrupt nation records. My regards to Honorable Alex Kujo Agboja, the incumbent parliamentary candidate for Ensawam Adwedri constituency. Enoch Asamaka say Ghanaians were deceived with the so-called freebies by the Akufo-Addo-led government. And here we are today. Ghanaians, you trust this NPP government at your own risk. My regards to Owen Kwame Frimpo, aka Darling Boy, parliamentary candidate hopeful for Lower West Achem constituency. Senior, no matter what, still, Dr. Bawumia will surely be our next president. So I am pleading with fans of DMB to campaign without any insult to any other aspirants. Abele Edway Finungwa and Ode Ebaye. Yamzi one, I can't understand this. Investment in tomatoes, rice, and poultry production alone can change the fortunes of this country. Does it mean our leaders don't know this, but they rather prefer going to IMF with conditions like debt exchange, increment of taxes? The economy has now become survivor of the fittest. Now, fellow Ghanaians, let's pray and support Honorable Kennedy Akompreko Ohene Ejapon to become our next president. Ayeshipa Michael Edway Free Ashalaja and Ode Ebesum Mamefa Mr. Taidi and sorry so WhatsApp no so. Good afternoon, Mami BIAMAH. Please, the headmaster of Ganasco Senior High School in Tamale, who allowed some students of the school to sleep at the school cubic toilet, should not be allowed to head any school in the country again, because his level of thinking is low. Because the school classrooms could have been used if there was an emergency at the school. Mr. Tay Golf Estate Tema. Ena ono ede ebae. Ma me share Facebook live na so kakra aba. Na memfa entwa so. Brad Jago said way free and so adweji no say BIAMAH long time ampa. Hope you are good. I'm doing excellently well. My condolences to Mark Jerry and the family. BIAMAH is true, pal. Money can even control your breath and the way you think. Why, Mate, yo. Afei Justice Kaswa Columbus Kaswa Otamens, aka Hawa Twaso. And also, good afternoon. Ghanaians are far away with the lies and propaganda of the NDC. JDM should give us some alternatives. Breaking the 8 is possible. Sril Nyakono say it's a lie. They bragged that IMF over their dead body. Okay, Fad Ba Clement. And also, good afternoon, Mami BIAMAH. You are doing a great job. Honorable Ida Ajoasiedu is the leader who you can trust forever. Even though she's not an MP yet, she has been able to, she has graded and reshaped the major roads in the Ayensuano municipality, and also putting up a tissue paper factory at a Suboy and Num in the Ayensuano municipality. Yadana se erade ento nshirengusona enyina ye emaye. Kwasi amweni watching live from Asamanka. Say good afternoon, Mami BIAMAH. Good job, regards to Honorable Kennedy at Japan. Comments appeal to Dr. Baumia is a gift from God for Ghana. Let's support him for a better Ghana. Regards to Honorable Kofi Nyako, incoming MP for Kaikwe North. Kobe Nyako no say Alan Cash is our only hope. Alan Cash best to lead, next to lead 2024. And on also so now Babicho Banahena Mesamba also traders, they are unhappy with the 3 new taxes, describing it as a death warrant for their businesses.
I think, sir, NPP are buying a bar. So, I could join we. Oma me bought a brabia, say a tour, I can see it, and I won't be a tour. Meanwhile, no more opposition. Almost share Ghana for boss. Almost be move yen from taxation to production.
I remember clever.
A lazy man's approach is a budget tax and so on run it. Now the money is there. It is Sikaso and so comedy. Yaya Jumo Bank of Ghana. Ghana ho. Obabi say a 21 a libu of my young 18-year son. It's me boom. Yama. A buy way buy taxes in Kwa Wajino. On one Casabe introduction, it's over 18. 3 new one in my o. Say on no buy no VAT. Nanka 17.5. Oba no bet team. Release the couple. It was the VAT by 15%. And or the NHIL equal 2.5. And or the Akwi get fund and also call 2.5. It's a Ukambo manaya he. 15 and a 2.5, 2.1, now 20. And as they say, 2022 budget was be increased VAT by 2.5%. Now, even NHIL no 2.5 and we introduce a COVID levy of 1% account, I 3.5. And get funds we introduce COVID 1% levy account and also I 3.5. It do count VAT in it's almost 25%. I go to my traders. So that's it. And they new taxes in all the abano. Yeah, increasing VAT in a year 17.5 no for factory price and they are called 20%. So that's it. And see, I buy we buy taxes in every day. Tax. And they want the COVID e-levy. E-levy is 1% on electronic transaction. And I'm a transaction be by electronic finance or charge 1%. Okwa ose they say the Uber na dey so oje ahin 1 cedi. They say and then the why no are straight levy. And there onya why straight levy amount you charge. Biama, who call a year communication service tax abaya increasing by 50%. It's a net Biama would tell ya kakran or doom. Oto ya who
enum me de
ah
eya hu ade ansa wa
so who kitu adwuma mu wifi no nka who got na car na so ayi would data na what to say you saying both because of increasing ayi taxes ya buying area mom so that's it or say 2% special import levy so that's it abuying and the buy or say 5% financial sector clean up levy okay banks no mo be gugu no or 4 banks or mugu no say we financial sector clean up and also introduce 5% tax ayetua so that's here 30% increase in ESLA levy no and 11% increase in special petroleum tax and they MPA asan dia bakra say fuel marking I imagine why you move from 3 pesos to 9 pesos so that's here 80 petroleum build up no say ne boy dey san kosoro 15% fees and charges on all government transactions and the school for Moko University near the end fees are increasing by 15%. And say yeah, me papa eka muya ye call deaf and birth registry. The whole fees are increasing by 15%. But bia services bia 15%. Biama na taxes here I introduce you. Or say or person or day or realize 4 billion Ghana cedis at the end of the year. Now you 11 years here 6.9 billion Ghana cedis end of the year. Okay. Enipa no aye ho kire oman mu akakra bi na yetua taxes. Omwa na yesa pile a lot of taxes on us every day. Eti taxes na producers na ka no. Yen consumers na be pass on to us. Eti yen na be dey. Ye ba betua. Ene omo de omutimi enum whiskey. Yen apeteshia. Ye twa ne kakra ye de gi eti yare wo so ne ade no. Omo so the tax be 20% ene ye dey. See.
Say appetition you the tax at appetition.
Tax at appetition so. You understand?
I don't believe it.
Any mineral water. Stamp here at the tariffs in the tax stamp and they are increasing by 20%. Eti eniema bo be kosro eniema bo already there be a kosro. And no na me dwen ho a na me dey challenge inflation na eti free 53% about 45 within 1 month. I don't get it. Things are increasing and inflation here then ever form. Price of goods and services cost raw and inflation every day at the end of what you have from prices so every day cost. It doesn't make sense. Biama taxes abanya the taxes baby abasa me say me bo bosswa. Which me abo taxes be say 20 e wa hanom a Baumia Akufo-Addo government na ede na intro na yakoye an buy. So just say oba onyi hwe de oye no osan yi wasan reintroduce ni nyina. Ye ni anam kofa lodge ai vehicle tax eba ha. Yama na o car tank say ye 2.0 aircraft you say to 1,000 to 3,000 for no mo yi hwe. Say kan ya ade no na o target no mo ntimi achieve. So na e bad tax na was o mo ye den. O mo yi hwe o no mo replacing with another tax. So just say taxes does sa mene bibia wo beto bia tax
ba I offense adade oba taxes me na no be chechem kaka mai why ye hu ne de ba be why wadaro
taxes no yama tax me ensa na omode aba
excise duty and excise tax stamp
say growth and
income tax amendment bill growth and sustainability levy bill
na income tax amendment bill. We know say be more 4 billion every year no. That 4 billion ye ko Jeffrey Wanchan ya. Enipa adwuma ye for say and them ntimi ntua even their workers. It's omu lay off people who sign introduce new taxes for what? What ko we work kokotri and so die. Aban be wanya sika bebre over 600 billion cedis in taxes and revenue. What we seeing na and they say oh kwaji IMF bosia na ye say the year with tax reforms were feel the what's the SWAT taxes because of IMF conditionalities. We have to do this. Opanyina oka say yenko IMF na yenim guase mo man we are a nation of one proud nation. We are not going to IMF. And now what Washington here press conference. In fact, on one casa breaking record say, but you mean your staff level agreement. As I say, Sudan ne one of call ABC and the 2 years. Omunya IMF there. A young coin. Oh, here near it right. Oh, Kobo so I was what breaking record. Yama, the same mentality na papa iwa. Okobo besian buy was oversubscribed or call ye kenke and fish party. Amen ne e ka na emre Ghana ye bisika ni nyina. E baby anka kenofo ya was original court for financial recklessness. So that's it. Taxes doesn't make sense. There be a total he levy COVID and go and then you go to your COVID levy. And then
because I think say bono ho baby either bono is or bono or half one of the
BIAMAH
3
the buyer e may introduce COVID levy and never hobium and then yen sika for vaccine biom yen vaccinate ni ade njade ni egusu to COVID levy so taxes ya my neck koto ade ya BIAMAH ne bo 30 yen
abana hini momo NDC moba what are you going to do different
Saturday 2020 everyone
na say
by 2020 manifesto ubehu eniema ya kan o mini baba
they say offense all these things are working ho asem ade na what is the NDC going to do different here na moba be taxes mo be yi free ho anansa mo so be ya danko da address ah
BIAMAH taxes ya NDC introduce you na one timeline. You be to say energy sector levy ayi. There were purpose in here introduce you. Now on a timeline say sunrise and sunset. Be ended this year. Go for the buy or increasing by 30%. And was an extended time, up to 15 years. The taxes in be a man can time
more 15 years. Move be charge move be one.
See what the akwa yemra. The akwa bosia.
I say law.
So but me asesa.
That be what the akwa bosia. Wakwa sika. Sa esra ni etua eno na ekwa kotua sa abosia esra bond o de akwaji bond eti esra no ye je no eno de kotua sa bond no so just say etua de bosia get fund say o de akosi awa waje bosia road fund o de akosi awa waje bosia eti sa yi no be de atwam eti aban de wa be ha Ghana ho wa be ha Ghana papa
mo ba de na mo be ye
wo mitigation measures bi wo hono mo a be ye be kushi Enkabai ta o introduce taxes. No sen call the BB ba Ghana cares obatampa. Eye $1 billion dollar fund. Jika ankro bojo betima call. So for that fund ni be now the and the fund no one cedi random. Unya. Or the use start by say mabru ni ade enkom kwaji sika na nkom atonso mewan. Adanko da do e. Eti mitigation measures bi ho no man ka betimi aye. Na nka etua taxes ni kra. Akushi o manfo no ni ade. Tanya mano na NDC birthday. Because NDC kra John Mama 2020 manifesto ka say one can register business for 1 year tax break. Tax free. Sana maybe aso ye na na meboa. And then me tie IMF GI report actually me say me mra file me tax return. People ida dem ho enye hwe. Unya hwe mfanye. Nanso bra betu ya tax. So tell say e dey na odi sika kra mpo say me timi. E wasa mo ma yes, adwuma ye nya binye. Nanso you say emra metu ata also ya ntua krom de be san
bana yen ne fo no sima me
so eti obeye mitigation measures bia ma omanfo no a se otua tax ne kra na on feel covid buy yen ama bi so ho no mo a wo ema mienu na ya ma akwara $1,008 $1,008 na enkushi mo eti bibia mu tua kra na wanya bibia firi oman no eno that's the reason say you tua tax say time aye ho akire yen no wo de be so yasen na wo de akushi yen
na ye taxes ye di tua adwuma for ka
ye di tua ma kufu high presidential jet no de nam wiem e ko di sika ne se wa broni no ne na no ma kono ma
soprano pa chobrem
ye tax de ye o
nyame nhyira o ena mitie bana hene kasa wo be kasa NDC emma power da in the recent past because emma okeka no e kire me say NDC for no omoba they don't have anything to offer. I want to make a prediction. In the unlikely event, say NDC be next government, within 6 months, on Becca and Anado, more say economy so much. I feel not thinking. So, Ghanaians, was some very careful. Now, me no, about me crown personally, no. Ghanaian voter, no. As a CPP man, no, yeah, share the omobeye. Because ya can't say me, ya can't. About a problem in our country, no. It is not just the reality, say, a new patriotic party, clueless, and Nana Akufo-Addo is just a bomb. So on the administration, no. And it's not just that President Mahama and his administration was incompetent, because at the time now, 2016, no, that was the general accepted view, the common denominator. You understand? Anything I can say, when I look at President Mahama, given all the opportunities now, the man any the sorry performance I put you up now, then I ask myself about what does a dead goat have to offer apart from a bad smell? What does a dead goat have to offer apart from a bad smell? There is nothing that President Mahama can do to change the economy now and Akufo-Addo are creating. No. Because time now, President Mahama, President 2012, no. Now economic numbers now no. Now economy no say the near city no. Quite different from this economy. 2014, and our President Mahama, and now 2012, and obey President. 2012, no buy, no. That time, no, President Atamils was so good, peche, mirik, and in Katia, near the Adina Gugum. I don't want to soak his area. Was so good, man, peche, into the economy that President Mahama inherited in 2012, no. Bombo, Sano, a man, 2016, 82, no. I don't see how President Mahama can come back with the economy of Akufo-Addo and be able to do anything better. And he says, taxes now, any Akufo-Addo, President Akufo-Addo, the government or the Ebano. Media, and Yamengwangwa. So, over the past 1 year, I've lost complete faith in especially the Minister of Finance. You see, the Minister of Finance is a major flopper. He's a flip-flop. Yeah. And then, we will never go to IMF. We will never go to IMF. We are better than that. Ghana will never go. Say, we are going to IMF. No, my Bible quotation. I can't. So, the economy is going to crash in March if the pensioners don't give up their pensions. It's going to crash. April, May, the Ghana economy is still, alive, albeit on life support. So I say, and the Americans say, we have no faith in this administration with regards to the management of the economy. Taxes, no, a beba more Ghana for a fame po and a taxes neighbor.
The way prelims.
Oh, the way and comedy sukra. A fain or mubemium. A fain yebako IMF. Okay, into a IMF for no sir. Tell me to a baby. And I'm mobile say. Kwesi broni ya juma ni mintimi nye mume jenye mayen ti se si last na Dr. Pianim Kwame Pianim no account TV so IMF for the small boy BM say 23 years bi aba yes won na okuta kenufreata ansa kenufreata honorable Dru adwuma ma na 23 years old boy no waso ne nsem ene nanya ken etua ne pan ne sa no de ne nam pan logo no na ken ye ni say dwuro ni say na se kenofreata pantina is wo Yale University compared yen wo ho ade ayakofa beto ye ho so enti sesia no we are going to get more unemployment because IMF for the same Mahama time no beka se wuntimi mfa nipa so ati say homelessness mama nunsi afa no ye baba be ye oba adeda monten so for no
if you dey here boy ni so ko
ojanu so ani sunko homelessness no any kaya yo phenomenon no afei pa na ebemiem na MPP for kan so ya free HHS nkra na enya baby ko oba nkra no ba fie na nsia so mo ba fie e na omunya aduane ni
SHS 1 they are now home. They say SHS 2 and it was school. SHS 1 and SHS 3.
Oh, 3-4 and I say them. 3-4
about a month. A month and a week or so. Yeah, I'm contem.
Sure. Me bad boy be or me bad boy or call a bunkum a secondary. I'm quite enra. But Mama Nusi. SS3.
SS3. They went back.
They went back.
Only SS1 for you have vacated bomo.
Sure.
But they've gone back. 3, 4.
And all kasachre me. Oba all kasachre me. Boy ni buy no. Akra no buy wa phone. In kase na fe krampo de e community amana start fear if fear boy you say by force. Don't say
I most surprising that you say one time no they didn't learn anything no.
Oh.
SHS1 for.
Now him dey work. Me be say addition e ko say. O say ontimi nsua ade. Na say ontimi nsua ade say. Na o say ekom.
Na wa aduane.
Amana aduane bebre o say aduane na ekom na e wo school no. Wo beba na ya wi afri bag mu ana. Because na say omo fa trunk enko at least benkum. Okay, bag zip da ho. It will be near you. Or sit dining hall no. So one contema. Unye aduane na mse unye aduane say na o say ntokwa e course wo dining hall ho no. Bunkum secondary school.
Oyo ba na be.
Oyo be ma.
Wow.
And I'm saying na kwa me eti na nse wo kontokwa wo dining hall because o cratch pa. And wo say wan anye sa. Onye aduane ni bi ni. Wo ye no ho cratch sa na wo ye no unye aduane ni. So enti ekom no ene the American say school na ye can.
Then I think say some of the schools school authorities some of them nice form.
They say why we on be transfer wa ko bunkrungu yoyo.
Say
forgive me bunkrungu yoyo.
Dormitories one. Sure. And so making sure they have to there should be a way wait with their monitor on so that confone woman we ankola na man. They will be able to
tell me cram was secondary school no. Troubles are yebu any day and I said
okay boys one day are different from
girls no hey who the aduane ba na come the end dia one here
boys no one here survivor
bag one here bag ni nyina kra no mama nusi eti the etienne bana hene wo kasa me obi o mama nusi enti oba asesia no IMF na ye kono so Ghana surrender on one kasa ni sovereignty kakra.
Okay.
So because say na bia ni say small boy bia betina Minister of Finance officer or director Minister of Finance.
Any idea ho akọ.
Koto fufuo ni di and then there be konkonte na obedi ken. So enti I say nguasie bia san kan and apart from that no e dia hochire bia to youth no so. Enti say no so okọ town last time na me catch girls gina town. About sister, no mu jinem with respect. I'm just telling the truth. And our boys is why you're desperate. So into a chronomono, a my chronomono, I am very shaky. And to the American say, despite all of this, but I predict say the government will not be able to achieve the tax objective. That is said the e-levy year, Sana new taxes no there, for the aban ebeye
your friends say adade achirem kakra ma every tax bia e dey na be attract ne hu ba bia
okay man be say so it say is essentially the American say tax no the drew stage bia enipa ni ntimi ntua oba me be na say and me car e wo fitem be fa trotro
am fa taxi na Uber
oba Uber mini time ne be fa Uber sa 2 cedis ne 1 cedi percent ne sa taxes ne bebre no. So and besides me see muntem kakra nti me si abotre and I me fa me oven and one ye dey tete yen trotro me tena mu boko and I me see wo bridge ne so overhead ne so and I me cross by one thing I noticed say obi an move trotro na me tena mu ne ye be 4 ye tena mu be 45 minutes obi an shut down from omo pie course slow san obi an nya nipa obi an move ekwan no mu nyina ye din obi an ko ba bia se si ano enam taxes ana na akufo ado ene kenofre ato mu afidi omu de asum ye nintino o sorry na won hye da ni bibia ya aya na tinafie wo ana bia to gari na be ye eba na we TV now tinafie unless you have to move because sikani kronum ene adwuma ye de kope sika nsusu any kronum nti apart from so we hear people like Nana Akufo Addo mu no ene omo family members na omo friends na just omo de chese nyafu na asetia mo omo na. The rest of us, we are in dire straits. Yahoo Irayen pa. Inti ye bompaye. But Ghanaian electorate no. Media men on Nancy and me come the besi ya to abanoso no. Yani ye penny ye di wo ye ni. Medase.
Daddy. About 10 minutes, Pacho.
10 minutes, crowd. The decline pa.
We are about 18 minutes.
yeah, or taxes here, but I never.
First one, we are 10.
Mami, or my biara, what? You su
Access.
my biara ni hot one. They can say, oh, dear. My entry. It will be biara or can say, on taxes. Na a cow nung kwa a yanji tax biano. Me na me share me.
One from taxation to tax.
Said he is moving the country from taxation. Taxation taxes.
Production.
Aji power tax.
Yeah,
power tax. About Ghana hano. Benya obedio minus what you will move to production. As many workers say, there were over almost 100 factories that a year a June. It was Ghana ha under 1D 1F. He has actually moved from taxation specifically to production. Why no? But obi biara obeka say o mine a year factories na ya no ma ye taxi wo mumpo. He said the menu abana any person ochire ya. Eno de ya na okotena heaven anke. Because asase we pa so de memenya hu bi. Ye to so mienu a me pese me ka ho asem ne se. Owura na na dankwa kufado ebedi Ghana man pani. Afo yi hu. Say taxes bi wo ho no mu a obi ehun say taxes we de sa briye a ye wo mu yi no. Emu aye. Entino. Oyiyi bebre efri ho. Na eye bana hene ya say mahu na makotwen Peace FM on. Na watum your tumu no me hwe ye no say baby your tumu no kura na ho kura na that screen no so. Na do ba ye no aye charge VAT real estate or dying ukoye VAT na ya wa bring mo journey a or dying yenyi free ho. It is 17.5% no anado etwa mu ye to so mienu o si enuru aye de ba a na nka ba na hen 17 yenyi free so oyi free okra o abolished. First now, eno ye 17.5% of VAT into udi niama 1 billion ba Ghana ha utuemu 17.5 amount.
Na first one aka 17.5.
17 eno ye real estate. Obi a wo ko di dan ho dwuma wo ko to dan ne niama. De to so miensa enru e bo mayim. De to so miensa eye nanka Muhammad ba say udi usika koto bank. Na wo ko jiska na ya charge you financial services. Yes, I VAT. I know so yes 17.5%. Service a bank in the demand. And I do say, me di misika akoto. Ka me de koye adwuma. Uti tax free so. Ye nyim free ho ansa. Me koso ye maku 21.
That taxes in.
Taxes ya me bubo so.
Akufo Dubai we ye free.
Akufo Dubai ya we yi ni nyinara. Na dia me kan ye ma me kakra me bubo. O pesa me to aso. Na me mre no sa. Na dia to the banking sector we no oni we this is from Peace FM like say BIAMAH ni baby a obe confirm a. Onko onu ani online. Dia to import levy 1%. Oyi free ho or abolish domestic airlines. Who ka bedroom rebi na say who top plane ticket now the Kumasi ayenjeovat. It would 100 Ghana, yet 17.5 Ghana cedis in free. 70 cedis 50 pesos in free. Nana do you free and I twaso. Where ye emra or no or bet take you or minor or who say or minor a minor sequine papa swa air conning.
I MAAME 18 taxes.
I have 21. There are me and Sabi can one. Me and Sabi can one. Most of them did not report. And no income tax on real estate income na a bedroom rebia bibi wa ho na ya tax wo so kura no mahama san je o tax wo so tax no san je o tax wo tax eno mu nyina no ye eno ya miensa e be ka ho a ni nyina akɔyɛ 21 owura na adanko akufado ɛka sɛ enyi ni yi ni nyina afiri hɔ emfie bɛyɛ 9 na saa taxes we nyina na ani hɔ bio sɛ ya me ne wo kasa ene maame ade baako a ene mete ya e shocking me kase pa ene wo mo apɛ football pa no na me bi say team Chelsea dia sese we omunsa si form kura obi a onim ball mu nim say Chelsea sese omo ho chi pa ene onim na obi adduce reasons na de baako o kan ye ni say why war Russia Ukraine war Chelsea obo ni ball footballer obo ni ball Russian Ukraine war na de banahini ye ya na say na obi a obo ni ball abosha go mu na went to me and sha Russian Ukraine war only Abramovich
psychologically
no Abramovich team no na no oye Russia ni na time papa no na own team no de mu hia bia wo mo ho bedroom re bi wo Chelsea omo structure no mu a ye ko ball agise players no ye la sula these players na nkasa omo tu omo bottom yiska top petrol gubas mu Russian Ukraine war me kan barahene beka say BC da ti me kan be bi say niama abu yan sabri no na do kan asem bi we are seeing our budget and so say we know how to bring back the economy and no crampo no expect COVID no expect COVID pay. Unfortunately by the time my COVID pim ye na ye 9 year jina form no na obi akofa ne ntokwa Chelsea or football team no bonny football kura no eni so abiri no na wow wo hia fertilizer agi se wo kɔ ne hɔ wo benya brodo pan no aye di ne ha no gi se wo kɔ ne hɔ wo hia bibi nyama nketenkete a odi ball wo bra wo man mu no gi se wo kɔ ne hɔ wo nso wo bɛyɛ den enti no nyama so we nyina no affect it is taxes ya ye dey by back no yes ye dey by stabilize Ghana emre bi a mu odin twa mu no ye mo friends petroleum stabilization fund ana meboa mama no mu te ha e no omu ye dede but time a omu ho kire wo mu no Russian Ukraine war mae COVID mae ho kire oman wiase nyina nkɔ ho kire mu no no the stabilization fund aba edrumra onu ne ho kire na sa time na ho kire ma wiase nyina no na kaya yo enam enkran ha na abaye for tata no ne ye agi no tax no say wo fru plane free ha ko kuma say ayen tax no say na say ha no ye nyina ye nim say things have gone bad the world over na kane no maama ti so no na ho kire ba o man yi mu a ye kɔ kwasi broni ho kɔsrɛ no say mayen grant no ye de chew say ya no kwasi broni na wo kɔ ne ho no adikan wo IMF wow de me ba maame ho say maame ye ho akire abanti maame boa me medru ho no na maame nso wo foro car ebi a odi nanim akire odame fie wo bedru odame ho na odame so di nanim akire kwasi aboaji fie obi ho akire no abri ye say yan Ghana fo ankasa yan titi ye mawrem na yan fan stabilize ye mind
it's not part of the IMF conditionalities
if whether me say IMF no otini baby in fact Sopranos put it in the right way I agree otini baby una wa ba na wo say me ho akire me ma school fees time etua mai ana marketua na e ba ye no ebi amede aye bibi na nkwala no yesi baako eyare yesi me to aduro mami abri no e me ba na ma wo obosia 1 cedi a maji 10 cedis abre na wo ba no da form na wo ne nan no mami wo beja ho ana wo beje owo bosia ne sa
you think sir looking at the repercussions they be back Ghana so ahochire bebrebe there was such chinchina chia ye call IMF because finance minister according to one my period be timelines we say e do that time na ye ya e be crash e do that time ya e be crash up to now bibian crash we are still moving on. Why is it say government na I react have such chinchina chia was say ye call IMF yen ka sentiment to ye niam
kure ni say omu ye no e drumre bi in NDC me can't same thing. Me lecture be crowd to ewo sadie we. Say a drew baby upeu umpeu you will need money to even refinance existing loans. 200 million na akwa we ni na busuan for ekoji bedi ye to mu di six agreement housing no time as fie num na so say ye share ase enti sa $200 million no they say aye ni sika da den mu aye de koje say ye kope sika wo default we will default if we don't because brasso mama moratorium now so I say you started to
all this you knew say it was coming. One make provisions for that because sagleme meba o sagleme no omo construct ya dan ya de enim say a drainage system na ne mane mabia and na mo pump sika into it to fix the drainage the baby o mo anye no rent it out to get money out of it. Are we thinking about party lines or we are thinking about the people of Ghana?
Me say NDC ni ekofa aduane besi ho aduane ni nie no say maame atre nie fa bomu a peja ase hwe. That's the problem. Ya kodum so mu ye ni power ye kwa akoto power NDC ni nko power okosan ni ba krum ha ne ye ton ma obi anye yi wo mo top power free yen ho free kwa me nkroma pen so e be pim ne me say power na omo ko to ye no uko Egypt a e ye 4 cents per kilowatt hour uba Ghana ha ye be ton 13 NDC ni sorry say wa kosi Commander Sugar Factory no we sugar ba ko wo ho a e be to de free amano ne ba ne be ya duonu. It is a Commander Sugar Factory no ya friend ni pa free amano ne say mu de mo mbefa na mo nya hu bibi na mrante anya aduma nye na sugar no kra yem farmer school for ni ya nya nipa ba ko ya to so mi ensa me ma instances die ntia sika any saglement aka aka nwura mu no sika odisi $200 million now odisi dan no e say ma me kan dan no ye di mark 1,005 na say yes no 5,000 na say yes no ya the answer can 1,005 who there for $200 million divided by 1,500 ye sa dan no ma ye ton ba kuma wo awoti ho any Ghana ni otie mi a obeto bia na it is abind the sika kwhye mu a sikai asimasi atini chobo who.
Let me be so say excise duty and excise stamp na ye the amendment
stamp tax stamp we na ye friend
and na matum 20%
and I say ade we no ho
e matum dada na say tax bill ya abayi ni ya tu
mrano you see bills are aba no ma me nchirem kakra parliamentarian bia ba ha muma o mu nchirem but bill bia niama ya ye niama ye taye bre bia ye be budget bia no bibi biara eye mra esese mra na e control na e budget ni no ese ko parliament na parliament
because na be me who specific things are
new taxes na e ba taxes foforo stabilization tax no e dey you see your economy no niama
sustainability
no these are new ones and na dey year to mu no so wa kan say we ni say no tax stamp we na o kan ho answer sa dey nkete we no some insignificant part of this bottled water. Yes, say they are excellent. Now, one mine, which I say, bottled water we are stamp we at Talisono. I don't know that I'm about tax kit webi. I was so the year can say obi biara or ye bottle we of one far we and Taliswa watu or the Taliswa who are wutonu
income tax amendment
and no ye mra budget abayi no all the issues on income tax e wo mra control that say amend say the be ya won't to me enya sa won't to me njeje me to me call details because anyama we no afe na ehun hihye no e ba be pie
but what about the growth and sustainability levy bill and no so be ye de amai
no me kind document nti mesre
me da se fo anu sima me fo anu sima me fo anu sima me wrap it up okay
mami Unim.
The mining company.
The American say, I didn't want to go there for a reason. Let me tell you.
And only growth and
yeah,
taxing 1%.
And yet, taxes be what? You see, who can taxes once a my dicey. Taxes be what? Me, the ordinary person, and he said me hammy. Taxes be what? Me, I may ton idea, and he said me hammy because I tax no. Wa wo to ade na wo be tua enya me enya sky e ba me ho say most of the time microphone sun vat ho an na na me hwe ne me because vat no the auto ade no na o tua wo gi ama aban keke wo gina aban anan mu age na e ba nti some of these taxes enya niama say obi a o say obi a o to gold a gold yi kura mpo no me dia e hye me India ni na ton ma me. Eche so be fa gold no dey call India. Na wa dey akwa ka. Fa ba be ton. Is an India most of the gold shops e wo man yi mu kura ya India. Enti say ye tax or no India ni no. No dey two gold no mu kura. Dey broni me pese me catch on say. Ye na nanom na ye wo ye goldsmith. No mu ye adwuma, omu ye kawa, omu ye asoma. Yeah, let's go back to the roots. He said the minua soprano kan ye. Farming, there is money in it. Me pension job, be farming. The reason why I say pension job, they say pressure on me. So, who call yenny baby now, Jano, or now I'm saying, no, be anxious, yeah. But Obia or Wada, Jia, or Nuni, what who him, dear, obey to me.
Under 1 minute,
go into it. Into the Meme can say, these taxes, who per se or mine jija, and now per se or mine conem. So mine never con anymore. Thank
you very much at that day, Soprano.
Yeah,
under 30 seconds.
Yeah, Obantiam said, yeah, Mekanyan say at this point in time, no, Ghana for Atia say a NDC intimate. That's the when you look at President John Mahama, dead goat syndrome. And then when you look at New Patriotic Party, I would say, Omuntimi Kranana Kufadu, let's not talk about him. A person of Henu Kufi. Enti ye kwa ya nimu no the Ghana for to aba no omo feel say NPP and NDC and be omo bra no better and omo nsempa but they should look at the record na there bia na ye nam ekwan bi so electorate no na omo to aba no omo ka ho na country ni nye me no mi no bribe na ye gie no na ye be to aba na nkofo atie agina or oba ho no ma me 50 cedis to apetition mame ye say mame na ye the life ye destiny ye my destiny no ama ya turn no 50 cedis any 100 cedis afi ye wi ani yesu se na akufo ado onye oden
that's it
me that's it
ana hene
biama and the finance minister Uriata the first haircut ya the maye no o see enwi kakra wo so the strands of some hairs it a nedi obe very cry nti osan abeye bond debt restructuring of 123 billion Ghana cedi first one or 98 they say o see pension fund the ordinance some you know abebo mu bam upe wo mpe obeye na no na adwumayefo sound warning say any aside the ombeko industrial strike say ordinance eka pension fund no dia any na oman ebeko ayi na biama then economy wo ho na ase apro na ofori ataye ekotu bible wo kromu asa na real wo say okọ IMF one ko tu bible ba kokra ho say bible say the kromu an o de ti no de dada yi okọ ho one ko tu ba kokra so
hey
wow
Mr. Loverman
Ndibiama ahoche ne de yen tighten your belt afei na ebe ba pa ofori ata ene akufu ado abusua government here this week ahoche na afei na ebe ba more pa yemia ya bosom na we wish everybody well
Era sipe ebuja fa aseda kese nkoma na kwame osaya dade NPP Soprano Sylvester Sapon CPP and Kwame Ousu bana hene and Kwaku Ousu bana hene NDC see any be phone lines na to muka crabby na also do adventure aba 0302243540 030 Yes, Vanayane. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Maybe I told you baby Afrefi.
I'm one if you tell me if you
That's it you.
You, Mammy BIAMAH, what my pa. About phone about in another to MPP. You know. So we reckon that Japan for back. It's going for Musina. I hear my wife. Master American say. And then American say. And it's for best CDO. Almost some American. I ain't my own. What you can say about also tax no became MPP MPP about ye. Taxes is not make me like a ye baby official. And now maybe I'll say yeah. Taxes near the crow. And then you're supposed to be a book of Rosadia. I want to say, I am going to say, I am then a way fair. It's a matter of my trust in you. I am more kind of quarano. Yen who's all mine, and yen idea. Nayan again for better that about me.
Medasipi. Hello, good afternoon. Udini baby Afrefi. Orobo yetio. Medasipi. Hello, good afternoon. About your dinner, baby Afrefi.
Akafia phobia ni kantamanto.
You.
Ame mama pan for na mo paso. Ame pa kwenya kesi. Ame papa boacheja kwa abetu frankama MPP. Ena uti regional minister Joshua Makumu onoso oko enkwanta south. Ena bosi sabone. Bini aba. Te Ghana for yankwala. Bana hini esrewa Ghana for yankwala. Te uti wo memu ha. Ma John Dramani mama bebu o metroka you could do some in 9 after we go studio wa we ya we o ba piece for man ni FM the retail to to and then can you see su train and many my boss of how we actually na u metro radio so and they the time go so and you say na me ya e ka say good for say good for ya ni mu na think kantamanto
Medasipi. Medasi hani ali course ni nyina ye demo AC Azraka Senkoma production crew Jordan me Adama Jerry Osaj my friend man and I Osafo Wandaro Manobo mi chido me wie midi edema me BIAMAH AKWAFO me na me di dwumadi ho chia me kaye tiefo se nyame yadma me da ebe ya na ye nua be ma Jerry Osai Ajuma ye pe na yere kwa be ewo Asante Achim Konongo 22nd of April 2023 Yenyina ye kwa kujam ye nua be ma Jerry Osai Ajuma na wakra na yere do 4 Me sorry so la Mike Babeje adwaje entata ede akofie kosise no nsia bebo no nsia boy no nsia kase bo no free peace 104.3 ye de beba makrao